So we must be prepared to sacrifice in the fight against Galamsey. Say production will come down. It means that exports will reduce. And then also the issue of employment. Because employment in the Enankodani Bebre, Galamsey. Into Okotia Galamsey, a lot of the young people who currently are surviving with Galamsey would also get unemployed. And those are two consequences.
If we don't fight for the Ghana that we want, we will not get the Ghana that we need. So if His Excellency the President, and I know him a bit, he's a good, nice man. Whatever is holding him, I don't know. John Mama is a good, fine man. His brain is on point. His children are sweet people. I can't understand that he would think of other people's children to drink this water. I don't think the First Lady in her sanity would ever sit down and approve of any of this when one of the people she loves the most has died. Why should the Minister of Lands be raving and ranting as if he's the only one on the street? Where are the people who said 1 week? Sam George, my brother, Igbo Yo. Okujato, where are you? We have to call you out. My own brother, Robson, you cannot change your mouth. Please, it's not about your party. It is about Ghana. There should be something we should stand for. Sam George said the president can solve this in 1 week. By doing what? Declaring a state of emergency. And that's true. If any president were to declare a state of emergency, nobody goes there. So that's true. That will solve the problem. There's no question about that. That is true. And if you say these things and you come to government and say that, well, we are in government, as you just said, that the turbidity of the water is getting worse under your government, worse than when you said we should declare a state of emergency. At a certain turbidity level, you said declare a state of emergency. Turbidity level becomes worse. You now have the power. And you tell us that you don't want to declare a state of emergency, and we should listen to all this beautiful English being spoken by a lawyer, that we have done this, we have done you and this and that. All that is okay. It's a political question. The acting Chief Justice told the Bar Conference this week that the Galamsey has become worse under President Mahama. Felix Kwachofosu, the government communication minister, says he needs evidence of that. He needs evidence of the fact that the situation has become worse. He said nobody has provided the evidence. He doesn't have the evidence. Kolebu Teaching Hospital is reporting things. He turbidity have the evidence. The turbidity of the water from Ghana Water Company, he doesn't have the evidence. These are the matters that is making the politics unbelievable. So this is the situation confronting the NDC. It is true that the state of emergency could stop Galamsey. It is true. The NDC were right in opposition, and those saying today are also right. Now this is the situation. NDC was in opposition, says that the thing is at 20%. You need to declare state of emergency, Mr. President. NDC comes to office at 60%, and they say, oh no, a state of emergency, it will come later. Galamsey, yes, own the politics. Council of State, Mr. President knows, everybody knows the kind of people who are there, that you find the people in there. The executive, they are there. Parliament, they are there. The only place where they are, in fact, even the media, some of them own the media. Yeah. Where's our hope? If Mr. President will not do it, it's okay. I'm tired. I've suffered under every government. You guys can come and punish me. It's okay. Somebody should die for something. Omani, my brother, he died for something. But his own people cannot even make what he died for even count. They are thinking that they've raised 3-something million or 6-something million using government donations and all that blah blah blah. To use that to mask and say, I'm thinking of your family. That's the small thinking that you people have. Nothing. Small thinking. You think you give people money and that is it. It's not just for what he wants. He wants you to transform this country. That's why Omani would have been a fine president. Please, we should stand for something. If you're an NDC man and this is happening, talk to your people. Stand out. You should have honor. You can't be an MP with reasonability, with mandate, with allegiance to the Constitution of Ghana. And you see this and keep quiet and come and have the audacity to come and maybe discuss the fact that the president never used the word state of emergency. Nonsense. Do you have a heart? Do you have a heart? Do you have a conscience?
na me copy bi so. O man no nyama bi o ha onfi onka ho asem enye nasem. Me nua kuma Kevin. E catch President Kufuor say o ye lazy nti na o te wheelchair mu no person obesora na nti no. Kevin. I think say you need to apologize to the old boy. Makanaboko. Ese say we apologize to the old boy because anya hwe kura no yare ye fan nipa. What you say? Anya hwe kura no yare ye fan nipa. Ye to so bi o no say defense ministry dina esi ho no. Ni nua ketwa eye defense minister Ghana ha. E na wo hya ase na wo wieye. The defense ministry na esi ho no. Ye won na hya ase na wo wieye. Kofi na peacekeeping center na esi ho no. Enye Kofi na ndesi ye ne kapre ni peacekeeping center na esi ho no. Adokofo defense minister and the Jacobfor as president. Na say Japade kakraka na esi ho no. Eba be si ho. Menka de aka no. Be ma wo nan wa ye nhuri ntrafra o. Ka ne bre o say ya.
Good evening and welcome to this edition of Good Evening Ghana. I'm Fati Banda. Political discourse or personal interest? That is the question at the heart of this segment. Tonight, we are analyzing a viral clip where Efia Pokua takes the NDC and the government to task over recent comments concerning Linda Oklo and the former president, John Agyekum Kufuor. She also takes us on a trip down memory lane. She invokes the name of the former president, John Agyekum Kufuor, challenging today's politicians to look back at his brand of leadership. Is the silence from public channels a sign of approval, or is it time for an apology? Watch this.
I mean, over the last 48 hours, a so-called agent of NDC, Abekasa Sopa, President Kufuor, at the President Kufuor time, they said they are real credit President Kufuor time. I'm expecting the nobles, the Democrats, letting them say, Enka omubenya akukudru na omatia se nipa kro ne say enye. And I am make say nipa no oye NDC agent a. No ko say na NDC agent, onye wa NDC agent. Because over election period, nipa is wo didi atem mam. NDC didi atem that amuse to your benefits. Okasa mo na munya ho mfaso. And subsequently, you who kasa mo interaction. Mo ne nanya say nipa no oye mu nipa. And it's only way to make sense and not in 32. It may be did the President Kufuor term serious. And 48 hours have gone by. Nobody in NDC has issued a formal apology or has directed the so-called person. Say Omra no me President Kufuor. Kudos to me, Nyambema Captain Smart. Because Captain Smart did an awesome job. Say no, we did atra. You must apologize. Sabi, President Kufuor, and yet just on yet former President Keke or sign a widower. Hey, President Kufuor sign a widower or you kunafo. Or shen and nana more or drain and nana home. He has left power almost 20 years near President Kufuor free power. On can will be unprovoked, unwarranted, unjustified, crass, bullish language. Now they are bad. Didi Papa we at him. Over the last month, then a President Kufuor, the man has not even been in active politics. He said, Papa, we retire. Almost 20 years in your free power. 2008, almost 20 years in it. We retired to the baby. Uncle Kaobia, what you breathe in home. On in nana no sorry, I no lunch, dinner. To the point, and I think that Disability Association of Ghana, you people should talk because it's not the first time. Stormboy has been a victim. My branch is where did this Stormboy attempt in the area? This attack on President Kufuor, this unwarranted attack, this unwarranted abuse, this unwarranted, unprovoked, unmerited, by a so-called agent of Mono, you must call the person to order. You must call the person to order. Just say, Adjumoni was nipa wait mama the hatred in his heart for some particular people need to know. It was said, Obi Bo President Kufuor Abasokra any girl so bam no be cassette papa. Unprovoked. Or tell baby or drain. Just because now no me be can say President Kufuor ya idea say vision no more Gridco. So that Gridco will be the subsidiary between ECG and VRA. And no anti Nebuafu. Also quite attack President Kufuor. Again, make us there's an agenda against a particular group of people. I can't. PZ for Assemba, yeah, PZ for She, yeah, as citizen of Ghana, they were appealing to a government. So, this person insulted them to a more on you. No more country or more hineno till, and the video is there. And I'm shocked when people are coming and at the Ben Odi way at them. Hey, selective amnesia. Ghana, no wonder say catch say or short memory. No, the NDC, the onus is on you. The ball is in your court. 48 hours a chum. No apology, no condemnation of the attack, nothing. We are waiting for National Democratic Congress NDC. We are waiting for government to apologize to President Kufuor or condemn the statement now, attack on President Kufuor, and dissociate yourself from the statement. NDC, me say the NDC government. We are calling on you, say it's been 48 hours since the vile, crass, abusive, unprovoked attack on President Kufuor's person and his image. And even the attack to suggest that we're Riesika. President Kufuor Riesika, or Riesika Dabay, unwarranted defamatory abuse, defamatory attack on President Kufuor, NDC and government. We are waiting for you to condemn it, dissociate yourself from the person and the statement. 48 hours a true. We are waiting on you people. We are waiting on you people. Again, Sanka wheelchair and Kobenye Matina. President Rollins said you President Rollins and Yakupon Fanny Cranes here. President Rollins were new President Kufuor age. Wheelchair and Kwawenye Biantinum and Ayaya or Jaya. Shasania Tamos, ya. Shasania Ghana, you swing, Besine Afibia, the whole type of Sanos. Say 18, President Kufuor age, and Kwawen Nubi, and Okoi, wheelchair and Kwawenye Bimantana, and Okoye. We have lost great sons and daughters of this land. Aye, Nyan, Kade, Yakupomo, Montanas, and Montina wheelchair, Bupom Mayen. Nenye de. So we can benefit from their wisdom, baby. I would be a penny new fear cry, and yes, I want a name size. You decide to abuse him. And you see, this is a narcissist. This person is a narcissist. I don't know, body na Yakupon dia man crash or bibi no peo. Because then he proceeds to say that a friend said a brunia. Or your narcissist on your own be confident in ignorance. Very confident in ignorance. He sits in ignorance, sleeps in ignorance, wakes up in ignorance. And can we see bia or yenim cry? 90 Gabrofia and your matema hey. And oh brony or TV muda. But this is a person who doesn't the word physiology no consciasio. Ontiasie. Atim didio mo kinkon.
Finding the ideal property shouldn't be a daunting task. At MNC Properties, we believe everyone deserves a place to call home. That's why we specialize in providing affordable housing options under our flagship project, Fresh Property Joy, specifically designed for low and medium income earners. Our range of customizable homes includes 2 and 3 bedroom standard and executive options, all meticulously crafted using innovative interlocking brick technology. We understand the importance of simplicity and convenience in the acquisition process. That's why we have designed our procedures to be straightforward and hassle-free, offering flexible payment options tailored to your individual needs. In addition to our affordable homes, we proudly offer litigation-free lands for sale in vibrant and upscale communities that present the perfect opportunity to build your dream home. We are committed to making affordable housing a reality, providing you with the joy of owning a home that meets your budgets and aspirations. Whether you're looking to buy, rent, or invest, we've got you covered. Our service team is ready to assist you on 030-255-1917. MNC Properties.
As the days come and go, there's always shit. Let colleagues explore all the planetary bodies. Our mission is in Uranus to treat hemorrhoids, anal fistula, anal fissure, anal incontinence, hydradenitis suppurativa, using laser ligature for pain-free and speedy recovery. On Uranus Street, Accra, is Main Tuber Hospital and Coloproctology Center. Trust Uranus with us and we will delight you. Visit the Main Tuber Hospital today or call us on 0244 581 541.
Changing, so should you. If you're dreaming, don't be afraid. And in the valleys, keep your head up high. Dare to dream with Puma drinks. Puma, Puma. Yeah, believe it, you can achieve. Puma, Puma. Oh yeah, clap your hands for the whole new vibe. Make we set the bliss. Oh yeah, come alive. Puma, Puma. Let me hear you. Puma. Puma drinks, a whole new vibe. Another quality product from Casa Precon.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
In my line of work, a confident smile is everything. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste keeps me on top of my game and ensures my smile is always radiant and bright.
With the tiring nature of my job, we spend several hours under the scorching sun. To keep our teeth white and our breath fresh all the time, we use none other than Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. You're on a Kessie and in a kit one.
Samayo Kendini, a who be here, Semetra Sapapadia to Amame Manfo, Kel Charcoal's natural ingredients, and a bomb is so buying, a man is swing, Nesansu Mama Hoto so a will beg you.
Kel Charcoal Toothpaste.
Choose Kel Charcoal Toothpaste for anti-cavity, whiter teeth, and fresher breath all day. Available in 80-gram and 150-gram. Grab yours today.
Kel, happy smile. This advert is FDA approved.
Grab your bottle and unleash the taste of Storm Energy Drink. A bold flavor, a big attitude. Feel the vibe, own the moment. It's your time to be different. Storm Energy Drink, make your mark. Excessive drinking can be detrimental to health. Not recommended for persons under 18 years, lactating mothers, pregnant women, and people sensitive to caffeine. This advert is FDA approved.
Looking for the ultimate oil city getaway? Welcome to the Groove Ethipon Beach Resort, where luxury meets adventure. Host your meetings and events in our fully equipped conference facility. Relax our sparkling pool, unwind in cozy rooms, satisfy your cravings at our scenic restaurant, and enjoy fun-packed recreational activities and a walk through our charming menus. Whether it's business, pleasure, or pure escape, the Groove is your perfect destination.
Can he tee up someone in red? And it goes to
Do not say!
That's who goal for.
What
5 Champions League.
You want to know?
I be the real goal. Chairman. I be the real goal. The left magician. The left magician.
Who is the GOAT? Ghana Jollof or Nigerian Jollof?
Ghana Jollof has no co-equal. The smell alone. Oh my God.
No, that shift. You two they lie, eh? Now the same stew when they use cook the rice and then they go put them for top.
Hey! You are lying. Ghana Jollof.
I knew this year. Forget everybody. Yeah, my guy. Put some respect on the goat.
On the goat. The only goat I know lives in Tama.
Every year we dey give to you back to back. We are talking about BET. I want to hear the face. Except be the goat, huh?
My guy, he be the goat.
Though our choice of goats may differ in football, music, and jollof, Alomo Bitters always brings us together. Alomo, experience greatness in every moment.
Drink responsibly. Not for sale to persons under 18, not recommended to pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
Gold is the one holding Ghana now. And because of Galamsey, were 80 tons per year. I feel 135 tons. Additional, bebre free Galamsey. So we must be prepared to sacrifice in the fight against Galamsey. Say production will come down. It means that exports will reduce. And then also the issue of employment. Because employment in the Enankodani Bebre, Galamsey. Into Okotia Galamsey, a lot of the young people who currently are surviving with Galamsey would also get unemployed. And those are two consequences.
If we don't fight for the Ghana that we want, we will not get the Ghana that we need. So if His Excellency the President, and I know him a bit, he's a good, nice man. Whatever is holding him, I don't know. John Mama is a good, fine man. His brain is on point. His children are sweet people. I can't understand that he would think of other people's children to drink this water. I don't think the First Lady in her sanity would ever sit down and approve of any of this when one of the people she loves the most has died. Why should the Minister of Lands be raving and ranting as if he's the only one on the street? Where are the people who said 1 week? Sam George, my brother, Igbo Yo. Okujato, where are you? We have to call you out. My own brother, Roxy, you cannot change your mouth. Please, it's not about your party. It is about Ghana. There should be something we should stand for. Sam George said the president can solve this in 1 week. By doing what? Declaring a state of emergency. And that's true. If any president were to declare a state of emergency, nobody goes there. So that's true. That will solve the problem. There's no question about that. That is true. And if you say these things and you come to government and say that, well, we are in government, as you just said, that the turbidity of the water is getting worse under your government, worse than when you said we should declare a state of emergency. At a certain turbidity level, you said declare a state of emergency. Turbidity level becomes worse. You now have the power. And you tell us that you don't want to declare a state of emergency, and we should listen to all this beautiful English being spoken by a lawyer, that we have done this, we have done you and this and that. All that is okay. It's a political question. The acting Chief Justice told the Bar Conference this week that the Galamsey has become worse under President Mahama. Felix Kwachofosu, the government communication minister, says he needs evidence of that. He needs evidence of the fact that the situation has become worse. He said nobody has provided the evidence. He doesn't have the evidence. Kolebu Teaching Hospital is reporting things. He doesn't have the evidence. The turbidity of the water from Ghana Water Company, he doesn't have the evidence. These are the matters that is making the politics unbelievable. So this is the situation confronting the NDC. It is true that the state of emergency could stop Galamsey. It is true. The NDC were right in opposition, and those saying today are also right. Now this is the situation. NDC was in opposition, says that the thing is at 20%. You need to declare state of emergency, Mr. President. NDC comes to office at 60%, and they say, oh no, a state of emergency, it will come later. Galamsey, yes, own the politics. Council of State, Mr. President knows, everybody knows the kind of people who are there, that you find the people in there. The executive, they are there. Parliament, they are there. The only place where they are, in fact, even the media, some of them own the media. Yeah. Where's our hope? If Mr. President will not do it, it's okay. I'm tired. I've suffered under every government. You guys can come and punish me. It's okay. Somebody should die for something. Omani, my brother, he died for something. But his own people cannot even make what he died for even count. They are thinking that they've raised 3-something million or 6-something million using government donations and all that blah, blah, blah. To use that to mask and say, I'm thinking of your family. That's the small thinking that you people have. Nothing. Small thinking. You think you give people money and that is it. It's not just for what he wants. He wants you to transform this country. That's why Omani would have been a fine president. Please, we should stand for something. If you're an NDC man and this is happening, talk to your people. Stand out. You should have honor. You can't be an MP with reasonability, with mandate, with allegiance to the Constitution of Ghana. And you see this and keep quiet and come and have the audacity to come and maybe discuss the fact that the president never used the word state of emergency. Nonsense. Do you have a heart? Do you have a heart? Do you have a conscience? Good evening and welcome to another edition of Good Evening Ghana. It's always a pleasure to have you here. It's a big Thursday night and we are winding it down towards the weekend, but we do have stories for you, don't we? The heat at the Attorney General's office continues as Justice Seremsai expresses frustration speaking to journalists. He promised journalists in an interview yesterday that he was going to charge Hanan, the former CEO of Buffer Stock, today. It's 9 p.m. and no charges have been issued against Hanan. An interrogation occurred after which Hanan was made to sign some documents and he left. So as we speak, the withdrawn charges have not been replaced. The Attorney General, Dominic Ayine, his deputy, Seremsai, have no case as of today against Hanan in spite of everything that they said about him. That's one of our big stories. Also, Joshua Alabi, the chairman of the board of the Bank of Ghana Commercial Bank, who is also a multiple-time minister under Fly Lieutenant Rawlings, successful with the creation of University of Professional Studies. He did a very good job with that. Joshua Alabi, guess what, has entered the race. I know that in NDC, I can count on one person who is going to support Joshua Alabi. His name is Sam the Brew Butler. Sam Brew Butler and Joshua Alabi have been great friends for long, and I know that Sam Butler is going to support Joshua Alabi. Does that tilt the scales in any way? Central region is going to be up for grabs. We still don't know whether Professor Jenano Pokwa-Jeman will be contesting the election. If she does, and Joshua Alabi does, Nana Sam Brew Butler will be concerned in deciding whether half of him supports Jenano Pokwa-Jeman, whom I know that Sam Brew Butler greatly respects, or will he support his old friend Joshua Alabi? What does Joshua Alabi's coming into the race mean? Is Asiedu Nketia still leading, an undisputed leader? Now, Musa Danko has brought up a post which favors Ato Forson. There's a lot of whispering about Musa Danko's post these days. They think that it is engineered to favor President Mohammed's favorite candidate. So, how did Ato Forson come into the race from nowhere and now become the lead person in the race? Many conservatives in the NDC believe that it is still Asiedu Nketiah's to lose. But there's a new story. Haruna Idrisu has never said that he's running. In fact, he's been the biggest outspoken person for Jenano Pokwa-Jeman's candidature. Now, it looks like Haruna Idrisu is lacing his boots because it's not clear that Professor Nana Pokwa-Jeman will run for the seat. Some people have urged her to do so for women, that she should still continue to break the glass ceiling. She's broken one glass ceiling already to become vice president upon the kind nomination of John Dramani Mahama. Now they are urging her to break another glass ceiling. Contest for the presidency. Be bold. Deal with it. She will be the first woman in one of the big parties to contest for the presidential candidacy. The CPP have showed us the way with that. Of course, there was a former Director General of Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, may she rest in peace, Eva Loco, contested the presidency on the CPP ticket. I think it was 2012, was it? Can't remember. But yes, the CPP have already presented in the history of the Fourth Republic a female presidential candidate. Neither has the NDC or the NPP, the two big political parties. Professor Nana Pokwa-Jeman is being urged to take up the mantle and make history whether she wins or not. Will she accept it? We don't know. It appears that the camp of Haruna Idrisu are also concerned about it. We have now entered May, and the election should be sometime a year from now, or maximum 18 months from now, December 2027. The NDC should be nominating their candidate. In 2023, the NPP nominated their candidate in November. There was a lot of tussle about the date because there was a sitting president, the very distinguished Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo was sitting, and some of the people felt that the NPP was in PR difficulty given the economic situation, and they should elect their candidate early so that he can run. Back and forth, back and forth. Many national executive and national council meetings were held on that. The conclusion and the compromise was that you do it in November 2023, which gives you, what, 11 months, 12 months, 13 months before the main vote. So the NDC have a sitting president. They wouldn't want to elect their presidential candidate too early to emphasize the lame duckness of their sitting president. They would like to hold the sitting president to keep his presidency for a while. And John Dramani Mahama and his supporters will insist that he has to keep the presidency for a while. I hear that they are proposing January 2028 for the decision of the NDC candidates. I'm not sure whether that sits with the party, but there will be some national executive meetings about it, except that in this case, the one who chairs the national executive and the one who chairs the national council, Johnson Asiedu Nketiah, who should normally be the referee for these events, is himself a player. How is that going to play out? A lot for us to cover. We'll be talking about it, okay. And there, of course, as I said, Justice Seremsai is on the bill today, and we will be dealing with it in a big way. Let's begin, though, with this very unfortunate young man. His name is Malik Basintale. He's done something very wrong again, very terrible, totally disastrous. Sorry, I begin with I missed two items. First of all, there's a montage that I need you to see. See the montage. I'll come and celebrate Ofori Sapon, and then I'll get to this Malik Basintale. He's done something terrible, worse than we complained, completely very bad, too serious, terrible, very, very bad. See the montage.
My dear, this is not news. I mean, every election there's a vote buying. I mean, so if we are buying votes, they should also buy the votes. I mean,
it's Greater Accra. Greater Accra is for the gas. I mean, how can we sit in Greater Accra and expect Wezo? Wezo is for the voters.
Some of them has been transferred to the north. I mean, just to serve, I mean, as a kind of punishment for them, so that when they realize that what they did was wrong, and they bring them back to Accra.
Yes, no. Only in the office, only politics in my politics. Unless it's okay, so join politics. Or my if he wants to join politics, he should let us know. Next time, then we deal with him as a politician. But today, you be man say or you suffer.
Even that apology is bogus, because how do you apologize and say it has come to my attention? You've opened your mouth to say something, you are apologizing and say it has come to my attention. Didn't you know what you said? Parliament did us a great disservice by not vetting her.
We should ask the minority.
Because
why?
Because I think I would have seen all of these things. And
Nana, Mr. Wachi, today you are advocating. Today you have become a motivational speaker. Onyangupo hatas rebi or left intra. Eduabano, Eduaba Papano, Eduaba Bonina. Uye campaign na okachi mu ding etre Ghana for no. Ure fi se Eduaba Papa na o man to me 8 years no. Oya kwata. Na onim se Chebi Hospital, there was no can machine there. Mo inkonya na moteso no ene na be jeje mo. On send you are in the UK. You are receiving treatment at a hospital. For 8 years, ahimfia kese ne kasa kese na mutine mu Ghana. Inscription a kese ne flag a kese ne siso. Enkasetia ne ayampia ene atenie na wudie. Ufrantuma na otie kurase Mr. Boache. Ena de na enim because wabusuani a wise bosomedi president nti ya. At a point uka just say ya be informa. Wo. Mr. Boache. Ena we frantuma ka slangs. Wakoki taxi ma oto ago obekire slangs. Na abosom na yede usi omoso no yeso slangs. The Cherry Hospital needs a mechanical machine and tia break na ka de ase the eduabano na o kan twi. So you hine se be de anim na musuomra eso ase you se be kansam mampuntumra abrabom. Edian hine na yedi ni sa no. Edian hine na yedi ni sa no. Wo na wo ma santemai say otufo. Wo na wo se santemai o tom. Obi o mon kan kire wo. Asantemai say na eyo wo otufo na otufo te wo. Na yesi sebio wona nanom o baaye no sa ankwase asem we komo so ankenda akonwa kase we enkeda ho mo so nsemfo so dodo ye bu akonwa nim tia na ye so nyoma so otufo you have limited power. You have limited power. Asante is nothing. See 2 million asante biem 2 million ni menhia biem me se anyumbem no kase ko omo to onum wi ekufo ade bonano one a Greek minister ai otufo gesa omonko omguo.
Now then, some power who was a ya the court to a tell me a buana. So, or Connie Crum and original minister, we actually a security young man of fine. So, the only in the amount of crime on enough. Now, the only in enough for Cronafa. Not the only not for Cronafa. Yeah, so, but some for come. Oh, minister for come. Minister for come. Oh, and Principal, you know, Regional Minister or Principal, you know, Minister for Local Government, what come Minister for Interior, Sampa more kwa chinipa. Oh, yeah. Now more kwa chifa. Now Regional Minister, not Fred Judge, holiday, no affairs, one remand you. Yeah. Now, may catch no one and crop for a minister, I'm ready in Ninka, why? And then when you're 2 minutes, you won't find your dear mope. 2 minutes, but I didn't say, Mupia, Mufanya. Why? Now, some point you won't Krono so na di obekọ ho nso.
All right. No comment on that one. We'll come back and talk about it. I'm just showing you how sometimes public officials do the things that they do in a very bad way. We'll come back to that. Let's have Oforisapon, celebrate Oforisapon. So early this week, one of the big trending, let's have Oforisapon before. I'll come back to Malik Basintale. Yes. One of the big trending stories is that our senior Ernesto Oforisapon turned 60 this week. And 2 days ago, it was a big fun at the Despite Automobile Museum. I'll show you a few videos and then we'll come back and tell you. The glorious thing is done for Presec. This never happened. This is the biggest infrastructure that has punctuated Presec's history over the last maybe 50 years. Presec is 80 years old, but over the last 50 years, this may be the biggest infrastructure that has punctuated the Presec story. But here's Oforisapon enjoying his 60th birthday. You know, Oforisapon is also connected to the media. He's also the owner of OKFM. Happy birthday, sir. Thank you very much for everything that you've done for many Ghanaians and for our alma mater.
OKFM. And so one more time, Dr. Ernest Oforisapon, in the company of his beautiful wife, Mrs. Sewa Oforisapon, and His Excellency John Ajekumkufo, Honorable Julius Debra, and Dr. Osai Kwame Desmokukufo, together with Mrs. Sewa Oforisapon and Honorable Julius Debra, they cut the cake one more time in the name of the Father. That's right. Beautiful. We're warming up for the opening of champagne. We're getting ready. Stand proudly forever. We thank you, we love you, and we honor you today. Legendary. Yeah. So we publish champagne in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Yo, hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. That's what the first one, the mighty one. Hip, hip, OKFM. And so one more time, Dr. Ernest Oforisapon, in the company of his beautiful wife, Mrs. Sewa Oforisapon, and His Excellency John Ajekumkufo, Honorable Julius Debra, and Dr. Osai Kwame Desmokukufo, together with Mrs. Sewa Oforisapon and Honorable Julius Debra, they cut the cake one more time in the name of the Father. That's right. Beautiful. We're warming up for the opening of champagne. We're getting ready. Stand proudly forever. We thank you, we love you, and we honor you today. Legendary. Yeah. So we publish champagne in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Yo, hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. That's what the first one, the mighty one. Hip, hip, hip. Hey, Mr. President, 5-5 President, President, thank you.
Old Odade compound at Legon, Presec Legon, and it was the grand commissioning of a 600-bed house. 600-bed house. So when I was in Presec, the houses will take about maybe about 90 people, something like that. But this is the first major bold effort. The 600-bed house, the school cadet was in place, and this is the event center at the school where all the dignitaries sat. Professor Michael Quay was there, and here are some of them. This is Kokofu, who is an Odadie. This is Reverend Mark Quay, who was the president of the Global Old Boys before Ernesto Forisapon took over. These are and Osei Kwame, despite, I believe, arriving with some of these important cars. The young boys are enjoying the view of important cars. So Forisapon arrives there, the Presec cadet was in full motion. He's welcomed by some of the old boys. It was a grand ceremony. Idrisu Haruna, Minister for Education, was there as well. And the cadet calling him to the guard of honor. It was a glorious ceremony. And I believe that many more entrepreneurs will be supporting our senior high schools with such huge and important infrastructure for the school. The Presec cadets, I have to go and train the Presec cadets. You match sharper than that. This one is like Adisadel people match. It's Presec, they don't match like Adisadel people. Yes, that's Chief in the photograph. Irene Nato, she was there as well to support Ernesto Forisapon. She was in St. Mary's. And they are some of the ladies who really admire Presec people. St. Mary's people, they admire Presec people. So this is the Ernesto Forisapon house. These are the beds in the dormitories, I believe. So this will take 4 people, isn't it? Altogether, it's 600. And congratulations to Ernesto Forisapon. And the support he got, I believe, from the East Legon Executive Club. This is Patricia Obonai, who is the Chief Executive of Vodafone. Professor Michael Quay in your photograph. Some of the important dignitaries. Hey, was that him? I wish you could remind the videos more. It was him. Hey, Cheddar, Cheddar was there. All right, Ernesto Forisapon as well. Oh yeah, they were singing, I believe, the Presec anthem, Happy Are We, Studios Are We, Students of Presbyterian Secondary School, etc., etc., etc. If you want to learn the Presec hymn, just Google it. Presec anthem, you see. The Forisapon took the stage to express, I believe, his gratitude for the support he got from his friends and for the encouragement he got. This will not be simple. It will not be easy. Oh, Brian Achampon, certainly another great order there. Brian Achampon was dining hall prefect in our generation in Presec. I remember him so clearly. He was in Accra House. Yeah, that's the bathrooms of the for the young boys and beautiful taps, beautiful finishing. Really, really good. The showers look excellent and they look very good. And I hope the boys will take very good care of it. Presecans are known to take good care of infrastructure. I believe they will take very good care of it. So that's Ernest Oforisapon, who presented the house to Presec. We have to pay tribute to Idrisu Haruna, the Minister for Education, of course, was the special guest of honor. And I believe the leadership of the Presbyterian Church were also there to grace the occasion. Presec cannot do anything without the Presbyterian Church. We get Christian training in the school from the Presbyterian Church. So this is Forisapon inspecting. One of these days, I'll drive past the school and let the boys take me around to look at the house, and I'll report to you viewers how it's looking. This is very good. This is very good. This is a good infrastructure. So Idrisu Haruna. Yeah. Okay. So that's Ernesto Forisapon. Congratulations to you, sir, and thank you very much. This is the guests who were there: Ernesto Forisapon, Idrisu Haruna, the Presbyterian Church, Reverend Markwe, Patricia Obonai, the Deputy President of the Old Boys Association. That's Presec. Okay, it's 15 minutes to the top of the hour at 10 o'clock. Let's get on with it. So this week there was another story, isn't it? Malik Basintale. I mean, this is so shocking. I don't understand. He is a member of the government. He's the CEO of YEA. Now, we have to put YEA in context. You see, this is May 2026. President Mahama was sworn in January 2025. And people are talking about the delivery of the mandate of the president. Many things were said about the president's campaign. One of them was job creation. So job creation is very important to President Mahama's agenda. And Malik Basintale is in the center of that delivery, the delivery chain of job creation. He is in the center of it. He's the chief executive of the YEA. Mind you, YEA was set up by John Ajay Kufuor. These days, they say Kufuor didn't do anything and all that kind of things they say. YEA was set up by John Ajay Kufuor. I mean, I can go back and ask that. So in the Fourth Republic, what did NDC set up? I mean, I'm not saying they didn't set up anything, but where they should mention them. Maybe they'll say CHIPS compound and primary healthcare, something. But anything that you can think that makes Ghana proud as an African country, you will find that it was set up by the NPP. Everything. I am serious about it. Look at 19. Let's start. Maybe you can give NDC security, Rawlings, and moving us away from regular coups and all of that. I think you can give that to Rawlings in terms of stabilizing the situation and making the democracy work. It wasn't easy. Like Kweku Baako and Kwesi Pratt will always fight with me when I attribute democracy to Rawlings. They will say, no, we Ghanaians fought for it. Yeah, they have a point. But I think that I also have a point. Rawlings could have, I mean, it would have been a clash, and I believe democracy will always win, but it will come at a cost. Lives may have been lost and all of that. So the fact that Rawlings withheld himself from clashing with the democracy activists and allowing the process to go through, we have to give him some credit for it, shouldn't we? So I will give Rawlings that credit. I also agree with Kweku Baako and Kwesi Pratt that it was the hard fight of Ghanaians, people in the front line who were prepared. Jerry Ope died, for instance. He was only 12 years old. He died in the Kumi Preko marches. These were the cost to democracy. A lot of people were in the Kumi Preko marches in 1995. People were maimed. They were shot at by the ACDR. These people died for democracy. Some people who nearly died. Reku Brobe was in the line. Akufo-Addo was in the line. Akoto Ampa was in the line. Kweku Baako was in the line. Kwesi Pratt Jr. was in the line. Kweku Poku was in the line. These guys stood in the line to make sure that come what may, democracy will be established, and they gave us the power to now demonstrate freely. It wasn't like that. In 1995, even with the constitution having been promulgated, you cannot just stand up and demonstrate. These people broke the glass ceiling. And today we demonstrate anyhow. We demonstrate about everybody. We can demonstrate and say that Akufo-Addo should be killed. Kuma Akufo-Addo, mind. They were saying these things. This boy, Malik Basintale, he was saying it. So you can give NDC that. Beyond that, I can't find another one. You can help me, but I can't find another one. Because after Rawlings came Mills, the next NDC president. After him came John Mahama I, the next NDC president. Can you find something for me? I can't find it. So the YEA that he leads was set up by John Kufuor, who they don't respect. They don't respect him. We all know what I mean and why I'm saying that. They don't respect him. He's the one who set up the YEA for him to be there. This guy, who couldn't afford the car tire of a Land Cruiser in his private life. I'm saying it again. Because I know him. Because he used to come to Metro TV. He had a big interest in Metro TV. So he used to come here. So we know him. Everybody in Metro TV knows Malik Basintale very, very well. He used to come here regularly. Not just for Good Morning Ghana, but for his own interest. That's a different matter. Now, he cannot afford the tire of Land Cruiser. Today, he commands 5 of them. It is fine. There's no problem with that. Because it is God who blesses. And political appointment is part of God's blessing. Daniel was blessed by God through political appointment through Nebuchadnezzar. Joseph was blessed by God through political appointment in the Potiphar situation. Yes, we know that. Look at Malik Basintale. Look at the cars that he's using. Now, let me come to the story. Malik Basintale works at, let's come back to the studio, get the story. Malik Basintale works at YEA as Chief Executive Officer. He's the centrifugal figure in the Mahama administration to deliver the jobs that President Mahama has promised. He has to deliver those jobs because Mahama promised jobs, and it is an important part of Mahama's campaign. It should be an important part of the government's delivery process, the delivery of jobs. He should be able to deliver it. He doesn't have jobs announcement to make. He still sits on social media and forgets that he's no longer campaigning and he's no longer allowed to visit violence on people, which is his forte. That's all he knows. Visit violence on people, ride motorbikes around in a horrendous manner, in an indisciplined manner, and visit mayhem on people. That's all he knows. We don't know why President Mahama has foisted this guy on us. He's at YEA. He's not doing... Yesterday, he went on a social media page. Instead of telling us what is happening at YEA to encourage the young people that YEA is working, this is what he wrote. YEA boss, look at what he wrote. That man called H.E. John Dramani Mahama, talk and do. What would Ghanaians have been without you? We are grateful, sir. The unborn generation is grateful. Oh, where is the thing he said the thing was used for, the plane was used for restaurants and Mahama has revived it? That's what I'm looking for. He said here that, he's talking about the plane anyway. He said there's a new Air Ghana. So yesterday there was a report that Air Ghana is a company that has acquired a new plane for cargo purposes. Now, Malik Basintale comes on social media and thinks that the Air Ghana that is being talked about is the new Ghana Airways that President Mahama promised. I mean, viewers, can you imagine that? A chief executive of YE. He's so clueless, completely clueless. He doesn't understand anything. And he won't learn anything. Nobody has understanding from your mother's womb. We all learn. You can learn. There's no problem with that. People have been ministers at age 29. John Ajekunko, for whom they don't respect, he was deputy minister at age 29. He learned. So you can learn. There's nothing wrong with learning. But this guy will not even learn. Put his photograph there. Please get me that, the post, the other one. This guy will not even learn. He's so arrogant. He will not learn. And he exposes his ignorance every day to embarrass the government and the party. All the time. He's exposing his ignorance every day. Please give me his photograph. He's embarrassing the government every day because he doesn't want to learn. What he wrote is totally wrong. Air Ghana is a private company. It is just like a GPRTU man who is running a VIP, the bus that we take to Kumasi, VIP. And VIP outdoors 300 new buses. For VIP is a private company. It's made up of private people. And then they launch 300 new buses. And then government comes to say that, oh, we have delivered on our promise. That's what Malik Basintale has done. He doesn't know that Air Ghana is a private company. It's a cargo company. They don't take passengers to Ethiopia. They don't take passengers to South Africa. They don't take passengers to London. They're a private company owned by the late, recently passed, may he rest in peace, Mawan Trabosi. Malik Basintale, he doesn't have anything to say about YE. He goes on his Facebook page and he's writing, that's Mawan Trabosi's photograph you're trying to give me. This is Mawan, very good friend of mine. He passed, unfortunately, one of the greatest supporters of Manchester United. Mawan is a great guy. This company belongs to Mawan. Mawan Trabosi is the owner of the company. And for the last 5 years, Mawan has been trying to bring, this is the post I'm looking for. Thank you very much. This is Malik Basintale. He says, our Ghana Airways was collapsed and turned into a chop bar and named Latante DC-10 by Yanom, referring to the MPP. Thank God. And I don't even think that the DC-10 thing was done in the MPP era. If you check, it was actually in the John Mahama era. I don't think it was 2017. It was before 2017. We'll check, don't worry. Thank God Air Ghana is back after many years. God bless the reign of H.E. John Dramani Mahama. Your leadership is resurrecting things again. Oh, Malik Basintale. This is totally disgraceful. You are just exposing your ignorance every day. You are so ignorant about anything. You won't learn. How difficult is it to learn? Give me Charles Asari's photograph, please. Let me show how ignorant and lazy Malik Basintale is. Let me show you how ignorant and very lazy he is. Now, Charles Asari is here. Okay. Charles Asari is one of the most respectable corporate leaders in Ghana, I have to say. And many people were disappointed that he didn't find his way into John Mahama's cabinet table because he's an NDC person, okay? And Charles Asari used to be the Director General of SNIT. And Charles Asari was very young when he was Director General of SNIT. I believe he was 31 or something like that. And then earlier, before that, he was with EcoBank. And so he's a very decent guy. He was managing director of the Ghana Airports Company as well. Charles Asari is cool, you know. I don't know whether he himself declined politics because he suffered under politics quite a bit. And so it is possible that he said he doesn't want to do it again. I don't know. But if he didn't say that, he should have been one of those people around John Mahama's cabinet table. Such a big brain, very intelligent man, Charles Asari. Charles Asari here has been appointed by President Mahama a year ago, May 2025, to lead the resuscitation of the national airline. We used to call it Ghana Airways, and when Kufuor came, they changed it to Ghana International Airlines. Chasasari is there. Malik Basintale is so lazy, so arrogant, that he couldn't pick up a phone and call Chasasari when he saw the Air Ghana story to say, Chief, are we there? Are we where we are supposed to be? Did you bring the plane? So that Chasasari will explain to him that no, Air Ghana has nothing to do with us. He can't do it. Latante, you see, they've just brought it to me. The plane converting to a restaurant was in 2013. You see how shameful and ignorant Malik Basintale is. Put Malik Basintale's post again. I'll come back to Chasasari and ready Guzitano's photograph. You see, viewers, we have to be very serious in this country. You can't foster such ignorance on the people of Ghana as CEO of YEA. But we knew all he knows is to visit violence on people. He doesn't have anything in his head, and he won't learn. And he will command Land Cruisers that he couldn't afford in private life. This is him. Malik, the restaurant was done in 2013. Are you a child? Where were you? 2013 is when... put the post there again. Let me see. It's painful, isn't it? This is Ghana. It's so painful. Look at this. Look at this man. Look at it. He says that our Ghana Airways was collapsed and turned into a chop bar. In 2013 is when this thing was turned into a chop bar. Who was president in 2013? Shame on Malik Basintale. Shame on his ignorance. And we should never have that in this country again. Ignorant people, ignorant, leading important things, empty head. He won't learn. We were all empty heads when we came from our mother's womb. But we learn. There's a phone. You can check. It's so simple. It's so easy. Mark Zuckerberg has made life easier for all of us. You can check. The guys at the American place where they do the IT, that city, what is it called? I'll get the name. Silicon Valley boys and girls have made it easier for us. Technology is working. Only Malik Basintale with his empty head does not understand that technology is working in Ghana. He is so empty. He doesn't even check basic things. You are trying to berate MPP for creating Latante DC-10 restaurant. You don't know that Latante was created in 2013 at the height of John Mahamed's administration. 2013 is when it was created. Then you go and write Yadom. Charlie, this guy, hey, Ghana, this is our YEA boss. So he doesn't know that the plane that came has nothing to do with government. It is a private man who has been trying so hard over the last 20 years to secure his own cargo plane. He's a cargo company, so he uses DHL, he uses this, he uses that, he uses that. Air Ghana is Mawan Trabosi's company. It is called Air Ghana, but it's not for government of Ghana. It belongs to Mawan Trabosi. I mean, Malik Basintale, can't you just pick a phone and call Charles Asari, who has been designated by President Mahama to be in charge of the resuscitation of Ghana Airways? Can't you just call Charles Asari? What is wrong with Malik Basintale? His head is so empty. Please, give me Augustus Guzitano's picture. Let me ask him a few questions. My boss, Guzitano, please, have you stopped training young people? Because me, I benefited from your training in 1999. Have you stopped training young people? Why is Malik Basintale behaving like such an empty head? Couldn't he have called Charles Asari and said that what is happening? In fact, at the minimum, Malik Basintale could have called Felix Kwachio Fosu at the minimum and said that government communication minister, have we got a new plane? Is that what it is? And then he will be told what the details are. I don't know how near Charles Asari's company is to creating the new national airline, but I know they are working on it. MPP worked on it, it didn't work, and NDC are working on it. They may be successful, I don't know, I wish them well. But how can somebody who is working at YEA, who is supposed to deliver the jobs that everybody is crying about, that the jobs haven't come, the jobs haven't come, the jobs haven't come. I feel sorry for President Mahama sometimes, because when you are president, it's very tough, it's very difficult. You are doing this, doing that, and there's pressure on you. I feel sorry for President Mahama, but I don't feel sorry for Malik Basintale, because he's a young man who should just learn. He should learn quickly, and he can learn. He commands 5 Land Cruisers. Government pays his electricity bill. Government pays his water bill. Government pays his salary. Government pays his travel bill. Government pays his health bill. When I'm sick, I go to police hospital. Basintale is sick, he goes to London. It is okay. It's a government appointment. They are supposed to work for government, no problem. But you can't have all that and still come and sit down and be an empty head. That's unfortunate. And that's a sin against the people of Ghana. You cannot have all the perquisites of an appointee. You travel for sickness. You are sick, they take you to London. When all of us are sick, we go to police hospital, test 7, Rich Hospital, Kolebu. You are sick, they take you to London. It is okay. Ablakwa said that we should never do that. You people have broken every rule that you set in opposition. It is still okay. Ghana is more important. Let us work on Ghana. Then you come and talk things that show that you are such an empty head and you can't even learn. You, the CEO of YEA, you don't know the difference between Air Ghana. You don't understand cargo and passenger. You will not learn it. I didn't understand cargo and passenger when I was born. I learned it. Viewers, those of you who know it, did you know it when you were born? You learned it. Everybody learns. Why doesn't he have the humility to learn? Who does he think he is so that he doesn't have humility to learn with such an empty head? Empty head, totally empty. Why? Why are they fostering this on Ghanaians? Malik Basintale. There was a TikToker who did a video on him. I have to apologize, viewers, to show it to you. It's in a can. He did a TikTok on Malik Basintale on this matter. Please have a look at it. Have a look at it. I'll come back.
Wait, dear Mr. Count copy perfume page. Count. Hey, and what's your plan? Grabbing your coupon. Basintale, Abuja, Munga Basintale, actually, can be Malik Basintale in Abetre Emra. Obabetre too was say our Ghana Airways was collapsed and turned into a chop bar and named Latante DC-10 by Yanum. Thank God Air Ghana is back after many years. God bless the reign of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Your leadership is resurrecting things again. Say, dear no resurrected. Sa company our mokofa cargo ship. Enti a whole CEO, youth employment, CEO Basintale, would name the difference between cargo plane and commercial plane. When you Ghana was you, but where you Air Ghana, the founder and owner of Air Ghana, a pioneering air logistics company, was Marwan Trabosi. Marwan Trabosi. He established the company in 1993. And it has since become a major player in cargo services and handling Accra's Kotoka International Airport and Accra Airport, Accra International Airport. Yeah, can we paper few will be one obesero. And I'm not going to NDC Jimmy Fono in Tinkamodi Adebetua, no fact check. No fact check, and I'm there to so I'm a day into Papano, Nehuasemi, young kind key details. Founder and CEO Marwan Trabosi. He passed away on 30th of September 2025. And you know, Okokosha on one Kasane Banso, and I say, Minoka say, Wababefa Ghana, the same. Wababefa ne papa, Edumanititi, Air Ghana, a private owned air logistic and cargo company, was founded in 1993 by a Ghanaian entrepreneur. The company is currently led by Karim Trabosi. Karim Trabosi, nti ukoko ya ne papa si ya Marwan Trabosi. Shame unto NDC. NDC. Ya munyai sao. Ha? Mwa mpakin kan, munko kenkan. We let on Mahama Nediaba. We a private owned, but a private person bina wabi any company or any juma in Ghana. Now, baby, ya will be a country, and so he did so boy. Nani and we have one way a NDC phone. Will be a pursue the page you. He John Mahama cover and your no. Ah, say I'm of it. And I'm going to check one more mugu Ghana Airways and NDC for come. Munchi and Anamunis can film. Nimguasefo actually remember modern Masia life Baba be chim more NDC for.
That's an ordinary Facebooker, and he's also very frustrated about such empty head arrogance. You won't read, you won't learn. Nobody is born with information. We all learn it. Political appointment is a blessing. Anybody wants it. It came to Joseph in the Bible. It came to Daniel in the Bible. That's why when people have political appointment, we say congratulations. There's nothing wrong with getting a political appointment that changes your status. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's a blessing of the Lord. But you have a responsibility. To them who have been given opportunity, they have a responsibility to lead. And to lead is to serve. To serve is to be humble. To be humble is to learn. not take an empty head and feel that you are on top of the world because you can command cars that you couldn't afford when you were in your private life. That's shameful. Very, very shameful. Malik Basintale, they should put him somewhere and get us some important person at the YEA to do the work. There are people, the NDC, they have plenty of people. I can mention some off the top of my head. Yes, they can do the work and get the YEA, because YEA must work. It must work not just for John Mahama. It must work for all of us. If we have a country where Youth Employment Agency works, I mean, we are getting somewhere. We need it. Whether it comes from NDC or MPP, we need it. So I don't mind if it comes from NDC. It doesn't mean that NDC will do it, so it means MPP will not be happy if NDC does it. There are many other things MPP can do, and there are many things MPP have done, and MPP have not done everything. There has to be other people doing other things. We must have two political parties who are competing. When we say what MPP has done, we do a league table. MPP has done this, NDC has done this. The Ghana benefits. So we don't want only MPP doing things. NDC too must do something. The benefit goes to the Ghanaian people. When Kufuor went home, did he take NHIS away? Has Akufo-Addo taking free SHS to his house? It is for the benefit of the Ghanaian people. So they must also do something for the benefit of the Ghanaian. But if you have empty heads who are not humble, they cannot learn. This is what you get. You are sitting in the house. You won't go and write about YEA. You are writing about Air Ghana that you completely do not understand. What is this? Why? Why, oh, why? There's a song like that. Why, oh, why? I mean, what is this? Malik Basintale, such an empty head. Anyway, I have a montage for you. So we have put Linda Okulu's lamentations together, and we have added other people. It's just for your comments, if you like it. It's 4 minutes long. Have a look.
My dear, this is not news. I mean, every election there's a vote buying. I mean, so if we are buying votes, they should also buy the vote. I mean, it's Greater Accra. Greater Accra is for the gas. I mean, how can we sit in Greater Accra and expect Wezo? Wezo is for the voters.
Yes, no. Only in Sofosem. Only politics in my politics. Unless it's a person who join politics. Or my if he wants to join politics, he should let us know. Next time, then we deal with him as a politician. But today, you're a man who say, or you're soft.
Nana, Mr. Wachi, today you are advocating. Today you have become a motivational speaker. Onyankupo hatas ready or left intra. Eduabano, Eduaba Papano, Eduaba Bonina. Uye campaign na okachi mu ding etre Ghana for no. Ure fi say Eduaba Papa na o man to me 8 years no. Oya kwata. Na onim se Chebi Hospital, there was no can machine there. Mo in Konyana Motesuno, and then the bed judge mo. On send you are in the UK, you are receiving treatment at a hospital. For 8 years, I him fear kesiane casa kesiana mutine mo Ghana. Inscription a kesiane flag a kesiane siso. In Cassetiane, I am Pia any 10 years and I would dear. Ufrantuma out here crassi, Mr. Boache. And I did not end because we Busiania was a boss the president in yeah. At the point, look at you say, I be for ma. Whoa, Mr. Wachi. And the way friend to mark slangs. Or could you tax him out to go over tray slangs? Now, a bosom now, you do see almost no some of the slangs. The Cherry Hospital needs a mechanical machine and Tia break in a cadia, Tiasia, that Ediabano now can achieve. So you hear somebody and Namusumra, as I say, you said a cancer, Mampuntum Abrabum. A dear hidden in ano. Ah? A dear hidden in his arm. Wo and a woman Santamai say you two for one I will say Santamai o Tom. I be among country. A Santamai said a woo 2 for no 2 for 2. Now you see, Sebio, one and none more mobile, no. San Quasia some will come to so and can da cognac away and get a ho. Most of sons and full solo. You broke on your name, Tia, nay, Sonia Maso, or 2 for you have limited power. You have limited power. Asante is nothing. Say 2 million Asante bium. 2 million dimension bium. Monsieur Numbemno Caseko, Omoto Numi, Ekufa de Bonano, on a Greek minister. I or 2 for guests Amonko Omugo.
Now then, some power who was a and the Akoko to a Chalami a Buanafim.
So,
or Connie Crum and original minister Beatrice a security young and a fine. So, the only the American one. Now, the only enough for Kronafa.
Not the only.
Oh, Minister for come. Minister for come. Oh. And Principal, you know, Regional Minister or Principal, you know, Minister for local government will come home. Minister for Interior, Minister for Interior. Sampa mo kwa chinipa. Oh, yeah. Now more kwa chifa. Now Regional Minister, na Fred Judge, holiday, no afraid say one remand you. Yeah. Now, may catch no one and crop for a minister, I'm ready in Castle. Why? And then when you're 2 minutes, you won't find your dear mope. 2 minutes, number of Mupanya. Why? Now, some you won't grown so
some of them has been transferred to the north. I mean, just to serve, I mean, as a kind of punishment for them, so that when they realize that what they did was wrong, and they bring them back to Accra.
Even that apology is bogus, because how do you apologize and say it has come to my attention? You've opened your mouth to say something, you are apologizing and say it has come to my attention. Didn't you know what you said? Parliament did us a great disservice by not
so says Parliament did us a great disservice by not interviewing Madam Linda. Ebe, how are you doing? How is Shai Osudoku? Oh, Madam Linda. You said they transfer people to the north for punishment. Punishment. But, you know, on a more serious note, viewers, those of you who have not been to Tamale in recent times, Charlie, you should go and check it out. Hey? Tamale is happening. In fact, it's one of the fastest developing cities in Ghana over the last maybe 15 years. There are Trasaco, those who live in Accra who know about Trasaco Villa is at East Legon. There's some in Tamale. It's not called Trasaco Villa, but the quality of the buildings is in Tamale. All the politicians and the businessmen who work in Accra, the contractors, they've built Tamale. I mean, Akufo-Addo did the interchange. Akufo-Addo and Bawumia did the interchange for Tamale. But beyond that, go to Tamale and go and see. You can do anything you do in Accra in Tamale. In fact, it is reported that the runway at the Tamale airport is actually much bigger than the Accra one. And if Tamale airport is developed, it can become a cargo hub for Africa. Tamale is huge. And then I don't know whether she has not been there. I don't know what she's talking about. You transfer Tamale's punishment. The 6th Battalion of Infantry of the Ghana Armed Forces, the Airborne Force of the Ghana Armed Forces, the Air Force Squadron of the Ghana Armed Forces have been in Tamale since 1960. She says punishment. That's what she said, punishment. The Airborne Force, one of the most elite airborne, elite military units, the Airborne Force, they are based in Tamale because Tamale gives them the geographic infrastructure for their work. They fly parachutes. Air Force is in Tamale. When J.J. Rawlings was serving in the Air Force, people believe that he served in Tamale as well. The squadron in Tamale is a big Air Force over there. 6th Battalion of Infantry has produced some of our best commanders. It's in Tamale. I believe there's police. I don't know much about the police division, so I can't say. But definitely there's police there. But the elite armed forces, airborne force, those who wear the green beret, they are in Tamale. She says that you transfer the entire punishment. Your president is a northerner. John Mahama has a beautiful house in Tamale. All of the Haruna Idrisu is member of parliament for Tamale South. All of them. Some of our best politicians have come from Tamale. The old politicians, Tolon Na and all of these people, they have all been Tamale people. Muhammad Mumuni was a great Tamale lawyer. In fact, the Tamale Bar Association is that strong. They've been for that long. She doesn't know. She says you transfer him to the northern region for punishment. Punishment. Hey, I leave it here. There's something else that is disturbing before we get to the NDC story and before we get to Sremsai and Dominic Ayeni. The demolition bee is going on. I don't know whether you've seen it. They said there's something called Ramsar site at where I used to live in Sakumono. I used to live there. Those of you know me, you remember the Sakumono Park. We used to play football there those days. This is around 2003, 2004. We're playing football. You know, when you're coming from the beach side, Committee 3, and then you turn right, there's a park be there. It's Glorious Park. It slopes a bit. So if you are in the first half, you are the number 7. The second half, you go to the other side, you have problem because it's slope. But we used to enjoy it. And people used to tell us that we are not professional footballers. The fact that we are playing on a field that slopes is beautiful. We loved it, you know. So I know where the Ramsar site is. I used to play football there. I've seen that they've gone there demolishing everything. When Irene Atoshi was MP, this didn't happen. I mean, that I think is here. Look at the videos. I don't know whether it's sanctioned by, I don't know who is sanctioning it. But surely, I mean, if a house has gotten to this stage, you go and bring tractor. Yeah, look at it. My goodness, viewers. Those of you who have houses, how would you have felt? Look at what they are doing. The Greater Accra Regional Minister, this house is about to go down. Can you see it? They are breaking the wall and they are going to break. I mean, a country that will have a housing deficit. Somebody has built a house so that he removes himself from the housing deficit. They say they are clearing Ramsar site. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my stomach. Can you feel it in your stomach, viewers? Why do we do this to a Ghanaian? Ghanaian to Ghanaian. Look at what they are doing. Look at what they are doing. But that's a Joy FM presenter. She's completely shocked. She's trying to explain why they are doing the Ramsar site demolition. But the bulldozer, is it a bulldozer? So I don't know the details of these equipment. Some are bulldozers, some are trailers, some I don't know this one. But it has some very piercing fingers. Can you see that? And when it hits into the rock, oh my goodness. Yay! Can't the media interview them again and ask them that what is the purpose of them? What's going to happen to the people whose homes are being so brutally demolished? I don't know whether there's a court order backing it. I don't know whether there's compensation going to be available. I'm not sure what's going to happen. But these are not very rich people. These are people who have struggled, done well for their families, and they are trying to have a place to stay. And maybe they are going to rent the ground floor. They are going to use some for shop so that they can generate an economic activity. And the government that they have elected into power brings Linda Okulu, regional minister there, to come and do this. That they are demolition. I mean, there's another video I want you to see. Maybe it will come. There's a shop, one that looks like the guy has used his garage for a shop. So he wants to open a shop and oh, the guy's car is there. Huh? Is he in the house? But is that how wicked they are? The guy's car is there. Oh, please, can you see is there Mitsubishi something? The car is there. The car is black cab is there. You can see it in the video, viewers. Oh, but this is so unfair. And, oh, goodness me. Hey. Oh, NDC. Please, this one we beg. Oh, I don't know whether the owner of the house is NDC or is MPP. I don't care. He's Ghanaian. Even if he's not Ghanaian, he's Sierra Leonean. He has invested in our country. Look at what they are doing. But the guy, why is his car there? Is he defiant? Is he, hey, Charlie, this is serious. I mean, if you've saved in Ghana, when people build a house, it means that it's their life savings. Almost always. It's their life savings. And then you demolish it like this. After you have been elected into power, people stood on the sun to vote for you. Hey! We all went out 5 o'clock in the morning, queuing, calling people, Charlie, come and vote for Dr. Baumia. They say, I won't vote for Baumia. You people, your petrol price is this. Last week, they increased petrol. I'll vote for John Mahama. I won't vote for in the morning of I got a lot of that. I called people, I said, Charlie, are you going to vote? They say, so what? I said, Charlie, vote for it. So get out to vote for Baumia. You people, look at the petrol price, you should vote for it. I'll say, oh, remember free? I say, oh, take your free SHS. That's what they were telling us. I struggled power on voting morning. I was calling all my friends from Presec. Oh, Charlie, where are you? He said, I'm in Kumasi. I said, are you going to say, oh, I won't vote, you people, you what? Oh, it was very difficult. I called my friends, upon Kruma and Co. They are all getting the same sentiments. People say they won't vote for Baumia, they vote for John. Look at what is happening. People come and queue and vote for you. Then you break their house. You kill their savings. You kill their soul. Then you say they should transfer them to the north for punishment. Please, viewers, this one, I have to warn you. It is a very disturbing video. I have to warn you. It's a disturbing video. Have a look at it if you want.
Books, textbooks, exercise books. Marcelo, I tell you some day. I'm day. No. I make the minister. Oh, memory. They'll kill me today. And come back. I'll let them kill me. Hey, I'm back. No. They should kill me. So you fair. Me person mu kumi. Pasi afoti sam. No my brother da. My brother go see me. Wo operator we. What the machine is on west so above. Wo. Don't talk here. Me. Masa, man kasa matare. On books, on textbooks, exercise books. Men you know Masa no. Ente mo person bia dey. Amenya dey. No. Mama. Me so na I make the minister. Oh, Mama. They'll kill me today. And come back. I'll let them kill me. Hey, I'm back. No. They should kill me. So you fair. Me person mu kumi. Pasi afoti sam. No my brother da. My brother go see me. Wo operator we. What the machine is on west so above. Wo. Don't talk here. Me. Masa, man kasa matare. On books, on textbooks, exercise books.
I don't know whether to cry or to protest. But this is not good. We have an old man, Ghanaian, advanced in age. He said, I'm a bad baby. That means today they'll kill me. I'm not sure whether he's the owner of the house or his son or daughter in America or in UK or in Germany sent him money, poco a poco, $200, 200 euro, $100, $100 over some 5 years. And they call him, then he brings, and they buy cement, then they do it, and he's right before his eyes. They are collapsing it. And he wants to die with the building. He really wants to die. Why should we have people's blood on our hands? If this man dies, his blood is on the hands of the people who ordered this insensitive demolition. Why are we doing that? Why? You people don't vote for this. Democracy is about Kebi Mamin Kebi Abain. Let us all have an opinion. Why? We watch the people building the thing. You say they shouldn't build it. They build there at roof level. This building was not started today. It's probably started in February 2025. You were sitting there watching them. You take soldiers to go and clear road for Accra Kumasi Expressway. You can't take soldiers to put a Ramsar site so that nobody comes there. And if they come there and they do this, then you go and break the building in that manner. You are the government. You have the coercive authority of state. You can do anything because the power has been given to you. That's what we learned in the social contract. Why? Why are we doing this? Oh, 25 minutes past the top of the hour, 10 o'clock. Let me take some text. When I come back, I'm hitting the roof with the NDC story. I'm excited that Joshua Alabi is in the race because he's a very high quality man. He may not win, but even if he doesn't win, he will bring some credibility to the race. Joshua Alabi is our topic for the new entrance to the NDC race, whilst we look at Musa Dankwa's latest predictions, which completely excludes the chief of staff, Julius Debra. It completely excludes him. There's been some friction between Julius Debra's camp and Musa Dankwa. They have alleged that Musa Dankwa has been asking for money from Julius Debra, and Julius Debra has refused to give him the money, and therefore he's doing that. I don't know whether that's true or not. I hope it's not true, but that's what they've been alleging. Now, since then, Musa Dankwa does not even put Julius Debra in the reckoning anymore. I'm not sure why. I don't know. Let's take the text messages. We'll come back and continue with the show. We have two more important stories for you at 26 minutes past the hour of 10 o'clock. This is Good Evening Ghana and it's live. Anziba will give you the first text message.
Thank you very much, Paul. Coming from General L. Coleman, he says destroying people's properties without any reasonable cause or proper compensation is inhumane and insensitive. It is painful when citizens lose their homes and investments overnight, only for the same lands to later end up benefiting a few people or political or personal gain. Government must protect the people and not punish them. Linus says, wow, this is serious and sad. Demolition of people's houses is very sad. Watching it turns my stomach and makes me angry. Ernest Clinton said, that's true. Tamale is really developing very fast. And lastly, from Alfred Ababio, he says, Malik Basintale should be arrested for misinformation. Over to you, Ikia.
Thank you so much, and these comments are from our people concerning what we talked about with Malik Basintale. Daniel Appiah says Basintale should be arrested for giving false information to the public. Kingsley Nana Mwako says, thank you, Paul. Frankly, your program is an eye-opener for this country. Malik only knows how to command motorbike riders. Such a waste in the system. You will regret it one day. Mohammed Yusifa says, Paul, in fact, Malik Basintale is not ignorant. He made the post because he knows very well that all his NDC followers are empty-headed. So whatever he says, his gullible, low IQ NDC supporters will believe and start sharing. Arafat Salisu says, good evening, Apostle Paul. The NDC were desperate for power but are not ready for governance. My fear is that Malik is destroying future opportunities for us, the youth. Gusty Man says, sometimes I feel sad listening to some of the NDC guys. Choosing leaders who cannot think deeply is handing a compass to someone who cannot read directions. A government without critical thinkers become a factory of avoidable mistakes. Otherwise, how can people like Basintale occupy such positions? And on the demolition, Nana Owusu says, what I find interesting is that in the next few years, all these lands will be purchased by government officials. As the son of man, aka Ablaka, calls it, the state culture. Over to you, Paul.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's look at some of the text messages that's come to my phone. Oh, can you imagine, viewers, when I open my phone, at least 6 viewers have sent me this. It's like a poster. It's Googling La Tante restaurant, established on 9th November 2013. The restaurant that Malik Basintale says it is Yanum who did it, it was established. This boy, isn't that empty? So this small little, look at viewers who are just watching, the viewers who are just, they're just sending it to me. Nana Yesiojo, you sent it to me first. Thank you very much. This is just take your phone, just take, government pays for your phone. Me, I buy my own credit. I've bought my own credit forever. The government has never paid for credit for me before. I hope one day I'll get there when government is paying for credit. It's not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with it. But I'm just saying that government has never paid for my phone credits before. You, Basintale, government is paying for your credit. No problem with it. You won't use it wisely to get correct information. Citizens who are paying for their own data are finding it out because they are interested in Ghana. You, Basintale, you sit there, government is paying your everything, your petrol, your water, your light. Hey, that reminds me, there's no water in Teshio. I've been buying water, so I'm getting worried. I was complaining to Zoom Lion the other day that there's no water in Teshi. They said some desalination plan that he did. So I called as a chairman, yes, so I did. He was laughing at me. There's no water in Teshi. Please tell the people and tell the MP. There's water. Teshi is zero water. We are suffering. I buy water, sir. This morning I bought water. It's not nice. I beg you. The children are writing BC. Then they have to buy water. It's no good, cry. I beg you. Okay. Oh, that's a different matter. Nana Yesiojo, thank you very much. The restaurant Malik Basintale said it was created something. It was created on 9th November 2013. 9th November 2013. Who was president? But these people, I see Baumia used to tell them that they don't read. I remember, I don't know whether viewers remember. Baumia used to say that these people, they don't read. Don't let them come to power. They don't read. This small thing, 1 page, 3 seconds, you can get it. He won't get it. He's in a hurry to come on his Facebook page and type something positive. Because at the YA where he is, there's nothing positive to report. Absolutely nothing positive to report. So he's clutching for something positive about the government, praising H.E. Mahama to the high heavens because he can see that they may sack him. He knows that they may sack him. So he's praising John Mahama for something John Mahama has not done. I mean, viewers, can you imagine? The government appointee is praising his boss for something the boss will say, I'm innocent, I don't know, I've not done it to Malik, I've not brought any Ghana Airways. What are you saying? John Mahama will be laughing at him that, oh, Malik, take your time. You are too enthusiastic. Go and read, go and learn small. Listen to what Paul Adomachi is saying. Learn small, learn. Humble yourself and learn. You have potential, you can get somewhere, but now you have to learn. So please tell Malik Basintale that the restaurant was created in 2013. He should wake up. It was closed in 2023. It was the owners of the restaurant were Ghana Airport Company Limited, Vindira Company Limited. The two of them owned it. Food type, Ghanaian cuisine. Dress code, casual. Location, opposite Marina. Oh, this is great. Charlie, my viewers, I salute you. I give you salute. You are too good. Brian, how are you? Brian, when he sends the thing, I'm afraid to read because I know it's a bullet. He says that Apostle Paul, they see the northern parts of the country as a form of punishment, and those who live there as undeserving of anything better, which is why they do not prioritize development there when they are in power. To them, it should remain a constant location of decadence and abject poverty, where people with untoward behaviors will be sent as punishment. Even the little that is allocated is often looted by the same people. Remember Sada, remember Azontaba, remember Akonfem. Scandals, and these scandals remain fresh in our minds. Oh, wow. Let's continue with our show, and we are going to do political prediction. I love this game, isn't it? I love this game. And that's Patrice Evra. Those of you who don't know who Patrice Evra is, you can Google him. Patrice Evra is a famous left back. He was one of my favorite players when he used to play for Alex Ferguson's team in Manchester United. Those days, United had a fantastic team, and gradually it's coming back. There was Louis Saha in the goal. There was Gary Neville and Patrice Evra. There was Rio Ferdinand in the central defense. He played together with Nemanja Vidic. Oh no, in the front were sports for choice. There was Scholes, there was Giggs. Up front, there was Rooney, there was Ruud van Nistelrooy. Later on, there was Robin van Persie, there was Chicharito. Oh, the glory days of Manchester United. Patrice Evra likes to say, I love this game. And that's what I've borrowed tonight. I love the political game. Let's get on with it. Kaisel Atuforsen, Minister for Finance and Economic Planning, being railroaded into the race by friends of John Dramani Mahama. Johnson Asiedun Ketia, believing that it is his birthright to lead the NDC at this stage, and you can't doubt that. Idrisu Haruna has been a shining star for the NDC during the days of opposition. Now he's Minister of Education. He's being frustrated by Kaisel Atuforsen because Atuforsen doesn't want Haruna to succeed. We don't know why. Professor Jenana Opoku-Agyeman, the Vice President, who was also Minister for Education before, and a debate host and a Vice Chancellor, the first woman Vice Chancellor of the Cape Coast University. Now, the survey done by Musa Dankwa is quite interesting. What he's doing is that he's striking a comparison between this and that, this and that, that and that. Let's hear him. Put Musa Dankwa's stuff there. Ras Mubarak, are you watching? I still have an outstanding conversation with you. We have to fight our fights privately, but we'll fight. Maybe tomorrow is Friday. Let's meet and fight more. Mubarak and I, we argue over politics. He's NDC and I'm here. So we fight, pa. All right, let's see what Musa Dankwa is saying. And I'm mentioning Mubarak because of Julius Debra. Okay, he says, Haruna Idrisu versus Atuforsen. Haruna Idrisu versus Asiedun Ketia. And Asiedun Ketia versus Professor Jenana Opoku-Agyeman. NDC voters in all 16 regions were polled. He says, now the rest of the head-to-head, but we have reproduced Atuforsen versus Asiedun Ketia again for comparison. Atuforsen versus Haruna Idrisu is equal to Atuforsen 59%, Haruna Idrisu 41%. Atuforsen leads in 10 regions: Ashanti, Bono East, Central, Eastern, Greater Accra, Oti, Volta, Western and Western North. Haruna Idrisu leads in Ahafo, Northeast, Northern, Savannah, Upper East, and Upper West regions. Okay. Asiedun Ketia versus Haruna Idrisu. Asiedun Ketia 52%, Haruna Idrisu 48%. However, Asiedun leads in 10 regions, while Haruna leads in 6 regions. Asiedu leads in Ahafo, Ashanti, Bono, Bono East, Eastern, Greater Accra, Oti Volta, Western, and Western North regions, whilst Haruna leads in Central, Northeast, Northern, Savannah, Upper East, Upper West region. In the race between Asiedu Nketia and Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, Asiedu Nketia leads 59%, and Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman is 41%. Asiedu Nketia leads in 10 regions, namely Ahafo, Ashanti, Bono, Bono East, Central, Eastern, Greater Accra, Upper East, Western, and Western North. Professor Opoku-Agyeman leads in 4 regions, namely Oti, Savannah, Upper West, and Volta regions. Central is not for Opoku-Agyeman. Wait, let me go back 1 minute and see. Asiedu Nketia leads in Ahafo, Ashanti, Bono. Bono is Central. Oh, this is confusing. Oh, Musa Dankwa, come again. You say Asiedu Nketia leads Professor Jena Opoku-Agyeman in Central region. Hey. I don't believe it. I don't believe Musa Dankwa on this one. That in Central region, Professor Jena Opoku-Agyeman is doing worse than Asiedu Nketia. Small. This one is small, this thing. Anyway, let's get to the details. So here's Musa Dankwa's polls. Ato Forsen is on 59%, Haruna Idris is on 41%. Interestingly, neither of these candidates have said they are running. They have not announced anything. The race is about 18 months away, but the campaign is 6 months away. Once the NDC in September votes for its national executive, and that's going to be very interesting and very crucial, because if Asiedu Nketia runs for chairman and wins, and he will win, I think. If he is national chairman, then he now has to lead the processes for the presidential candidate's decision. He's national chairman, he has to lead the processes, and he is a candidate. He's a national chairman, he's a candidate. National chairman candidate is a national chairman, is a candidate. I've not seen this one before. I have to write a book about it. That a national chairman, nobody could think it. In 1992, when we started, nobody could think that a chairman will run. So let me go through it. In 1992, I wish I prepared this earlier so I can show you some great videos. But maybe it will come in the video that we put on social media. It might come. In 1992, A.A. Munufie, he's a former UP guy, Buzia appointee, and Isifu Ali, also UP guy, were the co-chairman of the NDC. They managed the process to bring out Flight Lieutenant Rawlings. Okay. Then for the NDC presidential candidate, so Rawlings did 2 terms and left. Then in 1998, A.A. Munufie was still chairman of the NDC when Rawlings announced the Professor Mills candidature in Suedru, sponsored by the Ahoy brothers and Kofi Totobi Kwachi. They did that deal. So Rawlings announced Mills. A.A. Munufie was chairman. Then come back to Professor Mills looking for the slot. Who was NDC chairman in those days? I'm thinking it was Isifu Ali. This is the 2002 period when Kwesi Botwe challenged Mills. There was a chairman. It went through to Mills, and then Mills got it again eventually. And then when Professor Mills died, Kwabena J was the chairman of the party, and he led the processes to make John Dramani Mahama the candidate of the party. Kwabena J, may he rest in peace. Why you say, great guy, a former member of parliament for the NPP in 79. Never mind about that. Politics is like that. He was a member of parliament for Biakoye, a constituency in the Volta region. I used to tease him. I used to call him Biakoye. And I used to say that he's a UP man and he'll be laughing at me. I really loved his brain. Some of the old NDC guys, Charlie, they have serious brain. Kwabena J, you sit with him. My goodness, the guy is a big brain. May he rest in eternal peace. Kwabena J was a chairman of the NDC. That produced the John Mahama candidature. Okay. Let's look at the MPP. In 1992, the famous BJ Darocha was the chairman of the party that produced the Professor Dubois situation. In 1998, when J. Kufuor was re-elected, well, let's start with 96. So in 1996, Peter Ajete was the chairman of the party that produced the John Ajekum Kufuor candidature. Then in 1998, Odoi Sykes, he's still alive. He's still with us. Blessed be Odoi Sykes. I think he's over 90 years now. He lives in a Port residential area. One of these days when he's well, I'll go and see him. Ato Odoi, very sharp guy. He was also a member of parliament for Dodo Dio for the MPP in 1979. The history of Ghana, it is Odoi Sykes and Nibi Aibonte who have won the Dodo Dio for the MPP. Otherwise, NDC have had it throughout. So Odoi Sykes is very important to us, isn't it? Odoi Sykes was the chairman of the party when the J.A. Kufuor 1998 was produced. And then Kufuor was produced again. And then it came Akufo-Addo in 2007. Peter McMahon was the chairman of the party when they produced the Akufo-Addo candidature. And then comes Mahamudu Bawumia in 2023. And who was the chairman of the party? Why have I forgotten the recent one? Stephen Ntim was the chairman of the party that produced the Mahamudu Bawumia. We have never seen a chairman who is a chairman and is taking a step into the presidential candidate race whilst he is chairman. Only General Mosquito. Maybe that's why Rawlings called him General Mosquito. I don't know. He is very unique. Johnson Asiedu Ketia is completely unique. He wants to set up a history in the political history of Ghana that can never be overcome, because I don't know when else we are going to have another chairman who wants to be presidential candidate. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know what is happening in the NDC and what their lawyers are thinking about, but this is what we are looking at. This is what is going to happen. This is where we are going. Asiedu Ketia is chairman of the party. He's chairman already. He's run one term, I believe. He's going to run for chairman this year. He's going to win. Then when he wins, he will come and say at press conference at the NDC headquarters that I announced the processes for the presidential. Maybe he will let Fifi Kwete do it, because I think Fifi Kwete too will win the general secretary, and both of them deserve it. They won the NDC, the highest victory in the Fourth Republic. They both deserve it. So Johnson Asiedu Ketia will be chairman. Fifi Kwete will be general secretary. So Fifi Kwete might come and say the processes for the presidential candidate has been announced. Filing for the presidential candidate will occur between November 2026 and February 2027. Filing fees is 150,000 Ghana cedis. All presidential candidates must be members of the party. Presidential candidates should have been members of the party for the last 5 years. All presidential candidates will have forms filled so and so and so. And then he will step aside. Then they open the nominations. One day we'll be here. We'll open our phone. We'll see some boys dancing and jubilation. They are going to pick form for Asiedu Ketia, the chairman of the party, and bring the form to him, the chairman of the party, that he should okay it, because he's the one who is going to okay everybody's form. It's a beautiful scenario. We can't wait. For those of us who are covering it as journalists, we can't wait. It's beautiful. It's going to be exciting. Hello, Joy FM, are you there? City FM, Peace FM, are you getting ready for the big story? The party chairman is going to metamorphose into presidential candidate. It's going to be beautiful. What a democracy we have in Ghana. Meanwhile, Asiedu Ketia is actually leading. But here is Kesela Atuforsen, who would have none of that. Atuforsen and his friends will have none of that Asiedu Ketia issue. They are so upset about why a chairman of a party wants to be presidential candidate after John Mahama. Who does he think he is? So the fight has already started. The animosity is growing. We hope it doesn't get to uncontrollable levels, because we are all Ghanaians. We all need the NDC to work. So we don't want it to get to uncontrollable levels. But it looks like the animosity has started. Atuforsen has power. Why? Because he has money. Money in politics is power. Politics, as far as politics is concerned, the real power is money. When you have money, you can turn things around. So the Kesela Atuforsen wallet is full, big, huge. All the media are running there because that's where the goodies are. I understand that he has over $30 million set up for the campaign. I didn't say cities, so those of us who trade in cities, please, it's not our level. They are talking dollars. It's huge, serious money. $30 million for campaign, but they are breaking people's homes at Ramsar site. Somebody's 700,000 cities, so they're going to break it. And they've packed $30 million to do campaign internal NDC PEO. $30 million. That's what we are hearing. $30 million for campaign. Kesela Atuforsen, the Chancellor of the Exchequer. $30 million. Why won't he win? But will he win? I don't know. Politics, very dangerous game. Kufuor said, sometimes power can play some tricks on you. And Kufuor was talking to his party. He said, you see, sometimes, you people, he said it in Kufuor, I was right there. I was standing with Abu Jinapa, I remember. When he said it, we hit each other, I said, hey, what's the old man saying? He said, power can play some tricks on you. That's Kufuor, that's what he said. He said, power can play some tricks on you. So I don't know whether power is playing the tricks on Kesela Atuforsen and John Mahama. I don't know. Asiedu Ketia and his fans, they believe that, it's a done deal. It's a shoe-in. They are there. They forget about everything they are doing. Atuforsen, who just entered the race with a big wallet, Musa Dankwa says he's holding 59% of the vote if he's compared only to Idrisu Haruna, who has 41%. Asiedu Ketia. Now, you see, politics is interesting. Idrisu Haruna supporters will be laughing. Asiedu Ketia sat in a room. and decided to upset Haruna Idrisu's leadership with Case Atuforsen. He brought Case. Atuforsen was not a big deal at the time. It was Asedun Ketia who birthed Atuforsen as a big deal. Kwesi Pratt Jr., sitting on Good Morning Ghana, talked about the change between Atuforsen and Asedun Ketia. He called it strange. He told Randy Abe on Good Morning Ghana that this is a strange decision. Strange. They removed Haruna Idrisu and brought Atuforsen. Today, Atuforsen has germinated. He's going to hit Asedun Ketia. Viewers, you see how politics is? Whatever you sow, that is what you reap. When the Bible said it, we're not taking it serious. You see, the reason why I take that Bible verse serious is that if you look at the I can call it the preamble to the verse, it says, do not be deceived, because you can be deceived. The Bible said, please do not be deceived, for whatever a man soweth, that is what he will reap. And the Bible cautioned you, do not be deceived. I said, look at it. He thought he was doing Haruna Idrisu. Today, his greatest contender is the man that he grew, thinking that he was doing something against Haruna Idrisu. He didn't know that he was doing something against himself. Because whatever you sow, you reap it. So as for us, it's a beautiful game. We are going to observe. We'll be there. We'll cover it live. We'll bring it to you on TikTok. We'll bring it to you on Facebook. We'll bring it to you on television. We'll bring it to you on DSTV. We'll bring it to you everywhere. You can go to London if you're a student. You're going to study. Go. Just open your phone. You will see it. Good Evening Ghana online. It will be there. City FM online. It will be there. Channel 1, Joy FM, Peace FM. Beautiful. GH1. Everybody will do it. So we are up for an interesting time. Just keep our light on. Make sure our Gary price is low, rice is okay, we can buy, check, we are fine. That's all. We are waiting for the story. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be very nice, okay? So, Atuforsen and Idrisu Haruna. 59 for Atuforsen, 41 for Idrisu. I don't believe it one bit. As for my brother Musa Dankwade, we'll see. Asedun Ketia versus Haruna Idrisu. Asedun Ketia is doing 52%. Haruna Idrisu is doing 48%. Hey, Uncle Musa. Then Asedun Ketia versus Jena Nopoko-Agyemang. Asedun is doing 59%. Professor Jane is doing 41%. Yeah, samely. Yeah, this thing is going to be sweet. So now this is the top 6. Okay, my top 6. Yeah. So Musa Dankwa would like us to believe that John Mahama's candidate Atuforsen is 1. John Mahama's non-candidate Asedun Ketia is 2. Another John Mahama's non-candidate Haruna Idrisu is 3. Professor Jena Nopoko-Agyemang, half and half John Mahama's candidate, half, because John Mahama is the one who brought her in. I think she's okay. She's done well. She's cool. She's a woman. She's a former vice chancellor, distinguished, very correct. So John Mahama has one hat here, and his 100% hat is Atuforsen, but the lady is in the half. So yeah, you see, if you look at this chart here, viewers, and John Mahama has, I have to pick John Mahama's best friend among this. It will be Julius Deborah. No, straight away, there's no doubts about that. But I don't know why John Mahama's friendship with Julius Deborah, which is so deep, is not translating into endorsing Julius Deborah for the thing. I'm not sure why. I don't know what the problem is. I don't get it well. Even though Musa Dankwa has excluded Eric Opoku, the Greek minister, I know he's going to come up. He has also excluded Ama Kofi Boa, the lance minister. I know he's going to come up. So let's wait a bit. But this is a top 6, certainly. So, viewers, those of you who know, can you help me? Why is John Mahama's friendship with Julius Deborah not translating into an endorsement for the presidential race? This guy has been his chief of staff. Now, viewers, I'm going to tell you something else. If you look at John Mahama's government, the first 2013-2017, and you look at this one, there are only 2 people who have retained their position in the first administration. 2, not 1, 2. Both of them are on this chart. Both of them are here. Only 2 people have retained what they were doing in the John Mahama first administration. One is Professor Jena Nopoko-Agyemang. What am I even saying? No, Jena Nopoko-Agyemang was not vice president. It was she was just nominated for vice president, and she didn't win the first election, which was 2020. And her nomination was repeated. Is that not so? Her nomination was repeated. So I'm wrong. Sorry, I scratched that, viewer. Scratch that. Let's start again. If you look at this chart, there's only one person that John Mahama has retained in his administration in the same position. One pet. Because Professor Jena Nopoko-Agyemang is her first time as vice president. She was running mate and lost the election. And she was retained as running mate. That's not a government role. The vice president is a government role. Running mate is a political role. So we can't equate the two. Ambassador Julius Debra is the only one. He was chief of staff in the first administration. He is chief of staff again today. Please, if you are doubting me, check. I don't want to be like Malik Basintale. I've not checked all, but I think I'm right. So please, if you check and I'm wrong, tell me. So let's look at all the ministries. Nobody has been repeated. Attorney General is not there anymore. The Attorney General there was Deputy Attorney General. Trade Minister, no, he wasn't there. He wasn't there anymore. Tourism Minister was a deputy. She is now Tourism Minister. Finance was a tech, where he's not there. Atufosin was a deputy. He's now Minister. John Janapo was deputy. He's now Minister. Kwabena Donko is gone away. Agrek was who? Fifi Kwete was Agreg, he's not there. Rikopoku has come. John Domelo is deputy. He wasn't there that time. He was enjoying himself. He was not an MP yet, but now he's a full-blown politician. Can you help me? Viewers, help me. Let's do interactive TV. If you talk out here, don't worry. I have some powers. Wherever you are, even if you're in Kintampo, you talk out here. So you just say it out here. The TV will tell me out here. Don't worry about that. So it is only Julius Debra. Only one person. Julius Debra is the only one that John Mahama has retained. Yet, he is struggling to get John Mahama's endorsement for the presidency. What is going on? Where is Manasseh Azuri? Can you find out, please? You people do the, I catch you. Can you go and hide recorder in Julius' office and let's see whether the recorder will pick something? Where is Anas? Anas, can you cover your face and enter into the Jubilee House and get the thing and tell us? Because we don't understand it. This is your man. This is John Mahama's friend. He's his man. He's his best friend. He's Lordina's best friend. Look at the celebration of the 2024 victory. Look at the videos. And look at John Mahama's body language with Julius Debra. It was so beautiful. But there is something is not adding up somewhere. Ras Mubarak, that's the first topic for our meeting when we meet. Something is not adding up somewhere. Why is President Mahama refusing to endorse his best friend for presidency? I don't understand it. What is happening? Well, what is happening is happening. Me, I see Joshua Alabi, who I support, you know. Me, I support people who have done great things. Joshua Alabi, Tali, you have to give it to him. You have to give it to him. Have you seen what he has done with UPSA? Whether he's an NDC man, he's an MPP man. And then I have to talk about Professor Guski, his wife. I mean, she really is the backbone of developing this education infrastructure. I know that because I've interviewed her, not on television, but I spoke to her. And I spoke to her in 2008 when she had started. And she told me, I met her in a car showroom. She was going to buy a new car. I was going to buy a new car as well. By the grace of God, I bought a new car, 2008. It was very nice. At that time, Kofi was president. Nice. I still have the car. It's registered Z. It's beautiful. My children always laugh at me that, hey, Daddy, this your car is old. I said, don't worry. I bought a new car. So I went to the showroom and she was there. And the people told me that is Joshua Alabi's wife. And I said, oh, let me talk to her. I said, Madam, how are you? Say, hey, I've been watching your show. Hey, you can worry people. Oh, that I get that all the time. So we spoke. And she told me that she's going to make UPSA a krabeshe. And she's done it. I don't think I've met her in the last 10 years or so. But she did it. And Joshua Alabi was there. So as for Joshua Alabi, he has my full support. He wants to be president of Ghana. Correct. But he's coming into the race late. Oh, he's coming late. So I don't know. Nana Sandro-Batla, are you there? Are you going to support your brother? Because he's coming into the race. I said, is gone. Gone. And if you talk about NDC, for those of us who are old, who have been covering NDC for the last 20 years, I think Joshua Alabi precedes Asedu Nketiah. You see, Asedu Nketiah was a member of parliament. He was my neighbor. We lived in Sakumono together. Every Sunday we chat. Me, him, and Joe Gatti, the former Attorney General. We lived in the same neighborhood. So Sunday, when I come out, I see Joe, I see Asedu Nketiah. We'll be standing there. When we are conversing, and the small boys are trying to listen to what we are saying, and we don't mind them, and we chat nicely. Asedu Nketiah's son was my friend. I know all of them, okay? But I think that Alabi was ahead of Asedu Nketiah in the NDC. I stand to be corrected, though, but I think so. Because in the Rawlings period, Asedu was not a minister, Alabi was. And Alabi was Greater Accra Regional Minister, and he was Northern Regional Minister. And, so I think as far as NDC is concerned, Alabi is perhaps senior to Asedu Nketiah. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, it's 4 minutes at the top of the hour 11. Do I have a break? I guess I do. Okay. Sremsai, wait, I'm coming. Today is Thursday. We can take some liberties. We'll take some liberties. Sremsai has been telling a lot of lies. I'm going to deal with him. We'll take some liberties. After the break, viewers, I beg you, I have to take the break. If I don't take the break, I won't get yokagari, I won't get sachet water, I won't get anything. You know how this media work is very difficult. It's the sponsors who support us. Sometimes I'm taking a break. When I meet people, they say, oh, you like that when we are enjoying the kokosa, they say break. They say break. I beg you, I have to take a break. All the people in the studio have agreed I take a break. I beg you. Break time. I'll be back. Sremsai's photograph will be here. You will hear the story. This is Good Evening Ghana and it's live.
In my line of work, a confident smile is everything. Kale Charcoal Toothpaste keeps me on top of my game and ensures my smile is always radiant and bright.
With the tiring nature of my job, we spend several hours under the scorching sun. To keep our teeth white and our breath fresh all the time, we use none other than Kale Charcoal Toothpaste. Kale Charcoal Toothpaste. You're on a Kessie and in a kit one.
Samayo kendini, ehu be here, semecha sapapadia to amame manfo. Kale Charcoal's natural ingredients, eno bomb se ho ban, e mane swing, ne sanso mama hoto so e wo bedwam.
Kale Charcoal Toothpaste. Choose Kale Charcoal Toothpaste for anti-cavity, whiter teeth, and fresher breath all day. Available in 80 gram and 150 gram. Grab yours today.
Kale, happy smile. This advert is FDA approved.
Looking for comfort, convenience, and class all in one place? Welcome to Stay Easy Apartments on Conference Center, where modern living meets exceptional service. Whether you're staying for business or leisure, Stay Easy offers you a home away from home. Spacious and well-furnished apartments, pool, gym, and everything you need to relax and feel at ease. Planning a meeting, workshop, or special event? Our event ground and state-of-the-art conference center is designed to host your events and bring your vision to life. From corporate gatherings to private functions, we provide the perfect space, supported by modern equipment and a professional team ready to assist you. At Stay Easy, your comfort and success are our priority. Book your stay or reserve your space today. Call us at 020-739-1473 or 0244-226367. Stay Easy Apartments and Conference Center. Stay easy with us.
Can he tee up someone in red? And it goes to one.
Too much, sir!
That's who goal for. I got 5 Champions League. You want to know?
I be the real goat, Chairman. I be the real goat. The left magician, the left magician.
Who is the goat? Ghana Jollof or Nigeria Jollof?
Ghana Jollof has no co-equal. The smell alone. Oh my God.
No, that shift. You two they lie, eh? Now the same stew when they use cook the rice and then they go put them for top.
Chance, you are lying. Ghana Jollof.
And you this here, forget everybody, yeah? My guy. Put your papa in the judge. Put some respect on the goat. On the goat. The only goat I know lives in Tama. Every year, we give to you back to back. We are talking about PET. I want to hear the face. Except be the goat, huh? My guy, he be the goat.
Though our choice of goats may differ in football, music, and jollof, Alomo Bitters always brings us together. Alomo, experience greatness in every moment.
Drink responsibly. Not for sale to persons under 18, not recommended to pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back, and this is Good Evening Ghana. Thank you for sticking with us. On the political predictions of the NDC, Nana Owusu says Johnson Asiedun Ketia, the calculator man, is not presidential material. He should retire in 2028 and hand over to the young generation. Coming from Chris Aidu, he says, Paul, I don't know what is motivating Musa Dankwa to put Atuforsen in the favorable position in this NDC presidential race ahead of the other aspirants for the NDC flag bearership. What qualities does Atuforsen possess to become the president of this country? Does he think the presidency is just for anybody? Any of them who come will lose against Baumia in 2028 election. Alhaji Yusuf Husseini says, Paul, don't be surprised at all if the NDC does not change its party constitution to limit aspirants to the positions they choose and ensure they remain there. Asiedun Ketia will hijack the NDC by first winning the chairmanship and then resigning when nominations for the presidency are opened. His first vice chairman, who will be his ally, will take over as temporary chairman until nominations are reopened. He will chair and manipulate the NDC. Any attempt to contest the presidency against him, he will make the NDC learn a lesson they will never forget. And this is coming from Alhaji Yusuf Husseini. Again, from Alhaji Yusuf Husseini, he says, Paul, Julius Debra shot himself in the foot when he went on his birthday to apologize for the misbehavior of the Free Zones Board CEO. Again, Shamima insulted Miracles Abwaji on TV without commitment from his office. Thank you so much. Over to you, Paul.
Hey, my viewers again. Oh, please, viewers, I think I've made some errors that you are correcting me. Thank you so much. So, one, somebody says that, Paul, the machine being used for the demolition is called excavator. Hey, thank you. It's called excavator. I take that note. Another one says, Asiedun Ketia was deputy minister under Rawlings. Charlie, my history viewers, they are solid. Charlie, this is too good. Then, so please, viewers, that's a correct thing. I'm not checked, but I trust these viewers. It came from 3 different people. They said, Asiedun Ketia is the chairman. Then they are reminding me about something I don't know why I forgot. Oh, but Osama was chairman of the party. Yes. Oh, Charlie, people, thank you, and thank you very much. Those who know my number, just send me the correction. I'm too happy to look at it. It says, please, Obeda Sama was the chairman of the MDCO, but I'm really, really enjoying your show. You are a master storyteller. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm blushing. I'm sad. I'm blushing. They say I'm a master storyteller. Okay. Sremsa, don't sleep. Oh, we are coming to you. Don't do like you are going to sleep. You, but Sremsa, you don't sleep. It's now 11. You are now going to do your things. So why are you sleeping? Don't sleep. We are coming to you. Another one says, oh, they have some comments about Basintale, but it's not complimentary, so I won't read it. Some pastor sent me a message. He says, he's a pastor. He's calling me Osofo. He says, Osofo, you are doing a great job. This is a great service to Ghana. You should get a national award. When are you going to Parliament? Hey, this question. Viewers, when am I going to Parliament? Do you know? When? Please tell me. Alrighty, let's check it out and go to bed. Now that Arsenal might win the UEFA Champions League, Arsenal might win, so we have to go to bed. Justice Sremsa, he lied again. He lied. He's in all sorts of troubles. His boss has run away. He has run away from the podium. Felix Kwachofosu, how are you? Can you do government accountability series for Dominic Aini? Frankly, Kujo wants to hear from him. We all want to hear from him. Government accountability series. Dominic Aini, come and do it. Government accountability series. And come and tell us people are thieves. Somebody is a thief. This is a thief. And then you go and withdraw charges. After you go, you see, the problem is that the journalists that Dominic Aini was addressing his press conference, some of them are lawyers. Yeah, some of them are lawyers. But it is not a journalist's job to be asking you legal questions. He takes the report and takes it to the newsroom. Dominic, Attorney General, whenever you finish your press conferences, if you like, put a recorder in the newsrooms and hear the things they are saying about you. These days, when you see a lot of journalists at press conference, like, they are all lawyers, so don't be. They are all lawyers. They are lawyers. They have been trained. They know everything. They understand everything you are saying. And when you are committing a faux pas, they know. But they won't tell you. Attorney General, big man, why should they tell you? They won't tell you. You won't even listen. Go and listen to what they are saying about you in the newsrooms. Today, go and listen. Sremsa came to TV, giddy. Dominic, Godfrey Dami doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't follow his clients. His clients will be interrogated. New charges will be given. It is 11:06. Where are the new charges? He is a liar. Where are the new charges? He doesn't have any new charges. They are lying blatantly. They don't have anything. They just come and destroy people for politics and they go away. They come and destroy people for politics and destroy them. Dominic Kaini came to say all kinds of things about Hanan. He has bought watch. He has bought bag. He has a house at Chain Homes. Chain Homes, President Mahama has a house. Should I mention all the people have a house at Chain Homes? Should I mention it? Are they politicians? Did they steal any money to get a house at Chain Homes? So somebody has a house at Chain Homes, so he's stealing the money. What kind of warped logic is that? Warped logic from an attorney general, leader of the bar. Warped logic. He has a house at Chain Homes, so he has stolen it. Kwabene Dubois has houses, so he has stolen money. Then when you come to court where you meet your peers, colleague lawyers who are challenging you that this your witness statement says nothing, then you come and say that Sremsai says, I have withdrawn it so that I will be fair. He will be taken on. Sremsai, when your 2 years is up, you have to explain what you said. That as Attorney General, you seem to be confessing that you were doing something unfair and now you are going to be fair. That's what he's confessing. Today, look at his frustration. Journalists accost you small. Look at his frustration. Godfrey Dame, he didn't come. He didn't come to the interrogation. And today, we are going to interrogate the client and then we will charge him. Sremsai has the effrontery to complain that Godfrey Dame was on radio. Really? Defense counsel cannot be on radio, but the prosecutor can go on radio ahead of the prosecution to tell the world that somebody is a criminal. You, Sremsai, you are berating defense counsel that they cannot go on radio, but you go on radio to start a prosecution on radio, press conference. That's how you start your prosecution, press conference. A lawyer, you start your prosecution at press conference. When you come into the court of competent jurisdiction, you run away with your tail in between your legs and come and lie to us that you are preparing fresh charges. It is 11:08. Where is the fresh charges? Shameful people. Shameful. Shame. These people, 2 years will come. These people, 2 years will come. Shameful. Completely disgraceful. You come and tell people that somebody is a thief. You come. You are fighting OSP. OSP doesn't do his case well. OSP doesn't. Have you seen OSP come to say somebody is a thief before he goes to catch him? Have you seen that before? Are you all not lawyers? Don't you all have a principle with which you operate? Are you all not members of the Ghana Bar Association? What kind of Attorney General's office? Ghana has had some of the best Attorney Generals forever. Forson, Obed, Marietta, Betty Mould, the most distinguished Akufo-Addo, Joe Gatti, beautiful at a Gloria Kufu, Godfrey Dame. Look at what you people are doing. The lowest of the lowest. See what you people are doing. But don't go and listen to what the lawyers, your own NDC lawyers, go and listen to what they are saying about you. Go and ask Agbesi Jakwasu what he thinks about you. He's an NDC. Go and ask your NDC people how they are ashamed to even talk about Attorney General. They are ashamed to talk about NDC lawyers. Why are you doing this? Why? One of our brightest spots, the Attorney General Godfrey Bain, Kwao Swansea, Victor Owusu. I mean, Attorney General is one of our golden, the holy grail of our politics. Ghana's Attorney General. Oh my goodness. We've had them. Godfrey Bain was there in Akoto. You know that. Kwao Swansea. There's my man, distinguished guy, Victor Owusu. Charlie, that's beautiful, man. Ian Moore. I mean, Attorney Generals have been solid. Obed Asamoah, Martin Amidu, Betty Mould, Marietta, beautiful, Gloria Kufu, Ayikwe Otu. Oh my goodness, should I go on? Akufo-Addo. I mean. In fact, let's talk about something interesting that's just coming to my mind. In the history of the Fourth Republic, it is the Attorney General's Department that has produced a president. It's Attorney General's Department. Such distinguished men and women. We have produced a president from the Attorney General's Department. I refer to of course, the most distinguished Adodanko Akufo-Addo. I refer to him. He has been produced as Attorney General who has become president. All our Fourth Republican presidents were not minister of anything. J.A. Kufuor was minister long ago. That's Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs. That was his last position, long ago. He became president in the Fourth Republic. J.J. Rawlings, he was flight lieutenant at Ghana Air Force, captain. Very good pilot, solid guy. J.J. Rawlings, nice guy. He was president from Air Force. Professor Mills, he was president from University of Ghana and Ghana Revenue Authority. J.E.A. Mills, solid. John Mahama has been president from Minister of Communication. Yes. So only 2 ministries have produced president. John Mahama, Communication Minister, and Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Attorney General. And Attorney General, Communication Minister produced president before the Attorney General. So the Attorney General role is a distinguished role. What these people are doing, and we have said it from beginning to end. I hope you have something like this thing, producer, please get it ready. We have said it from beginning to end, that this press conference thing is an anathema to any Attorney General's work. I have interviewed Lord Goldsmith, the UK's Attorney General, many years ago. I had a conversation with him. Attorney Generals don't do that. We said it. They didn't listen. They thought that we are MPP people and we are thieves, so we are afraid. 18 months has come. What are we afraid of? You are running away, withdrawing your charges. You are running away. You think Attorney General is fashion and carrying policemen to court? You deputy minister, you are carrying policemen, airborne force. These days, you know what he does? The policemen hide on the corridor. He should be lucky. Somebody told me that, Paul, this video, don't use it. I filmed them. They didn't, but me, when I'm in the court, you know. Because let me show you. Oh, okay, I won't say it. I'm the court. I'm always there. They think I'm there, pa. But it's a system. I know the people. So I'm there. You won't know that I'm there. Same side when the case was going on, he has soldiers walking in the corridor. I don't know what he's protecting himself with. They say he and Samuel Okujeto has some problem over money. I don't know. I don't know whether that's why he's afraid. Yes, Samuel Okujeto, the foreign minister, they say they have some problem over money. I don't know whether it's true, but they say they have some problem over some money. I don't know. I know, but I won't say it. So I don't know why that's why he's protecting himself. Soldiers were on the corridor. Me, I know military language. So when I see a soldier, I speak military language with him. I don't ask him, who are you? I look at his dressing and I tell him who he is. And when a soldier's dressing can tell you who he is, it's very easy. If you understand the military use, it's very easy. I look at a soldier, hey, you are this, hey, you are this, you are this. When I speak that language, they open up to me because they see that me too, I'm soldier. So we talk. And they tell me, that is how when they brought the fugitive from Abroche and they put soldiers by him, I heard it, I said it, and they removed the soldiers. I know military language. Don't worry. Even last night, I was in Burma camp. Last night, 10 p.m., I was in Burma camp. I was chatting with them. I grew up with them. They are now brigadier generals. I know them very well. So I won't mention anybody's name for you to know who it is and who is not. Don't worry yourself. You can find out. You will never find out. I grew up there, inside there. I was with them. We were playing ball together. They went to university, went to military academy. They are soldiers now. Does it mean our relationship from 9 years old is gone? We were 9 years old when we knew. So they will talk to me all the time. So don't try and use soldiers and I won't know. I will know. What are you talking about? You Srem Sai, when did you come? Then you come and put soldiers on corridor that they should be walking about and waiting for you. I have one of his friends called me and said, Adon, this video, don't use it. That's why I'm not using it. Like you will see. Like I'll show the video. And I'm warning you, Srem Sai, if you keep using soldiers like that, the soldiers are not happy, oh. They are angry with you, but you are their boss, so they say yes, sir. They are very angry with the military you are using. You come to court, then you have withdrawn your charges. Then you come and write that you now want to be fair. Listen to Srem Sai speaking to journalists this morning, completely frustrated. Listen to him.
That is false. That is false. Completely false. His client was not well and was taking the clinic yesterday. When they came back, the interrogators were waiting for him to come because you cannot interrogate a suspect in the absence of his lawyer. And we know the accused person had lawyers. So it is fair and right and the proper thing to do to wait for the lawyers to come. He was nowhere to be found.
He said his junior doctors, lawyers, I must say, sat at the IOCO's headquarters, waiting for them to be, interrogated, but you didn't give them that access.
That is hearsay. He is claiming that, and I am telling you that most of the time yesterday was spent waiting for him and his lawyers to come, and he never showed up. I think it was the same time that he was on TV and radio granting interviews. And I think that, you see, there should be some basic principles with which all of us work. Because I've had personal conversation with him on the day we withdrew the charges, and he made specific requests, some of which have been granted.
Srem Sai is complaining that the defense counsel was on radio talking about the case. the pot is calling the kettle black. Pot is calling the kettle black. You, Sremsai, you prepare notes for your boss to come and malign people even before you put them before court. Where is this done? Where is this done? Go to the English Bar Association and tell them that you are doing that in Ghana and see what they will tell you. Go to the New York people at the bar and tell them that this is what you do in Ghana. As the leader of the bar, attorney general, this is what you do in Ghana. When you are prosecuting somebody, you go and hold press conference and say that he has bought house, he has bought this. All inconsequential matters, total hogwash. Then you go to the court, bring the charges, you run away. Then he says today the guy is going to be, the charges are going, where are the charges? 11 o'clock, they haven't brought charges. That is how the law works. And you ought to know that as a PhD holder in law. Never mind that Akufo-Addo paid for your PhD and you said things about him. That is okay. That's up to you. It's between you and your God. We don't care. Akufo-Addo is too happy. He's a very happy man. He has delivered. He's too happy. Now, you didn't know that he has delivered. Now you are finding out. But by 4 years' time, everybody will go and raise Akufo-Addo and praise him. You people and the things you are doing. Where Malik Basintale is an empty head. He talked. Some regional ministers say that notness are punishment. Did you see it happen in Akufo-Addo's government? Akufo-Addo's ministers who were 100 million. That's what people said. Akufo-Addo had 1 million ministers. When did you hear somebody say that? A deputy minister and Akufo-Addo said notness are difficult. Akufo-Addo got him to resign immediately. It's all on the social media. Akufo-Addo told the guy, you can't say notness are difficult. Get out of here. He left. You people are sitting now. He was a deputy minister. You people are sitting now. Your original minister says notness, we send them there for punishment. Look at Malik Basintale. Look at you, Attorney General. Look at the things you are doing. Did you see that in Akufo-Addo era? And yet, you people berated him because petrol price has gone up. Today, yesterday I bought petrol. It's gone up. Those who used to buy petrol and say, hey, I filled my tank, I have more money. Are they still saying that? So governance is dynamic. And you need big brains, the grace of God, humility to manage it. When somebody is managing it, step back and look at it. You can campaign on something, develop something for the Ghanaian people, campaign on it, they will vote for you. But don't campaign on hatred, lies, envy, jealousy, and hypocrisy. Envy, jealousy, and hypocrisy. That's you people. That's you. That's why nobody wants to deal with you anymore. Nobody wants to deal with you. Go and check the business people. They are all running away from NDC. They are going back to where they came from. They are all vanishing from you because they see that you people are just hypocrites. Look at you. You are complaining that Godfrey Dame is on radio talking about a case. You are complaining. You, Sremsai, your boss can come and do press conference. We are all waiting for the next press conference. So first, if you don't bring it, we'll do demonstration and come to the Jubilee House. Bring Dominic Aidi to do press conference again. Let's see. The charges that he has withdrawn, running away, now he doesn't even show up. I hear when he goes to work, he's in the car, then he's looking left, you run to the office, then he run away. He's running away. You run away to World Cup. You should go and watch World Cup and don't come back. You run away to World Cup. You should go to Ghana versus Panama. It's in Canada. You should go and watch the World Cup. Don't come back. Because here, we will remind you. So this is a story. This Hanan matter, the things they said. And the viewers, why is the National Service one? It's a long time we heard about it too. National Service, ask for the Dubois here. Oh, viewers, next week, I will bring you questions and answers of the things that have happened in the court. It is now a matter of public record because it's in the court. We are just waiting for the court to release the record. Then it's public record. Yeah, if I come and give you that story, you will run away. Hey, the way Sremsai has been embarrassed in that, it's not easy. Oh, Atachan is such a humble man. We'll deal with it. Sremsai also said something that I have instructions to correct. He said Godfrey Dame said he was appointing judges. I believe it was a slip of his tongue. How can an attorney general say I was appointing judges? Godfrey Dame said that during his time, the senior-most judges were used for important cases. Experienced and senior-most. He named them J. Barfor, the lady, Efia Sewa. They were seasoned judges. Court of Appeal judges sitting as additional high court judges, but they were also very seasoned. That's what Godfrey Dame said. Then Mr. Asrai says that Godfrey Dame said that he was appointing attorney generals, or is that what you people are doing? Maybe, I don't know. I hope not. It shouldn't be that attorney general is the one appointing. I hope it is not the case. But the way he said it, what shall we do with it? He said Godfrey Dami said he was appointed. Godfrey Dami didn't say that the video is there. He said that they should have more seasoned judges handling these important criminal cases. And that during his time, it was, in fact, he gave an example that Mr. Justice Eni Yeboah, on one Friday during a treason trial, where Dami and his people had changed the charges and rearrested the people, Justice Eni Yeboah, Lord Chief Justice, called him and said, look, I don't want people's rights to be trampled upon. The people you have rearrested for the treason trial, today is Friday. I'm not going to allow you to keep them till Monday. I will hold court on Saturday so that the court will grant them bail. Attorney General, do you hear me? Dami said, Mr. Chief Justice, it's your call. No problem. I agree with you. So Saturday, they went to court and bail was granted. That's how justice is delivered. Beautifully. Without hypocrisy, without envy, without hatred, with a great heart and with the grace of God. That's how justice is delivered. Same side. You sit down there and you say that Attorney General says, are you appointing judges? We'll deal with it. 11:22. Baba, please, you have to end with the voice upon video, and then we can all go to bed. So where am I going from here? Viewers, you want to know? If +233 is opened, I'm going to say that I know the boys are waiting for me. We are going to have a conversation, and then we'll gossip a little bit. Tomorrow is Friday. Saturday, Manchester United are playing. And then Tottenham are playing Leeds. Yeah, I have a child at home. If Tottenham go on relegation, he will die. I don't understand why this is my children. Come and support Manchester United. Let's have peace of mind. Then somebody is Arsenal. Somebody say he's Tottenham. Their mother is Chelsea. I don't understand what is happening to these modern children. Me, I support Asante Kotoko. My father is Asante Kotoko. All my cousins, we don't change teams like that. As for these children, oh, they go, I'm Tottenham. Okay. Oh. So I beg you, Tottenham, don't go on relegation. Otherwise, the guy will cry. I don't know what. I think they will laugh at him at school. I think they get their teams from school. So when they lose the match, they don't want to see. When they lose the match, they don't want to go to school. When they win the match, they want to go to school very early. So Tottenham, we know. Please, producer, don't add the sports to the video. The sports is a different matter. It's my conclusion. Congratulations to the 60th birthday of Ernest Oforisapon, the great Odade, the baobab tree, Presec Legon, in Luminito Videbimos Lumen.
Okay, FM. And so one more time. Dr. Ernest Oforisapon, in the company of his beautiful wife, Mrs. Sewa Oforisapon, and His Excellency John Ajegungbufo, Honorable Julius Debra, and Dr. Osai Kwame Desmond, together with Mrs. Sewa Oforisapon and Honorable Julius Debra, they cut the cake one more time in the name of the Father. That's right. Beautiful. We're warming up for the opening of the day. We're getting ready.
Stand proudly forever. We thank you, we love you, and we honor you today.
So we publish campaign in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
In a time where noise is loud, but clarity is rare, one program is changing the conversation. Welcome to the Intelligence Desk. This is not a talk show. This is a working studio. Each week, we break down the biggest national and global issues from AI